Oh, I'm getting steamy messages. Oh dear. Hang on a second. Oh, oh no. Failed to connect to the server? Uh... Hmm. Okay. Try to reconnect. 1 second. Did it reset? No. There we go. Loading. Right. Oh, sorry. Have a lovely evening. Oh, sorry, I'm getting more messages. Blimey. Oh no, wait, it's just an all message. Ah, there we go. Right. Stick that there. Has it gone live? Hi there, chat. Hang on. There's probably quite a few people on right now, so I best try to keep a low profile. You can barely see the Lulu thing? There's a backpack down there that wasn't there before. Or at least I don't remember seeing it in the rain. Thank you, D Pixie. Thank you very much, D Pixie. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to creep back down here again. Keep my wits about me. Hopefully I don't get shot. That would be inconvenient. Quick look through the window. Think we're okay. Cool, there's a chicken quite close as well. Anyway, hi everyone. Hi indeed. I hope you're okay. So after this morning's stream, is that a doctor? Not sure. Basically, I haven't been. I've been doing some script work stuff for the video essay project that I'm working on. I'm gonna level with you though. I didn't do that much. I'm finding my brain is quite frazzled at the minute. I think, frankly, I think I just need a bit of a break. I've been working flat out for a few weeks. So I did do some work, but it wasn't super hard work. I've queued up some script reading to do this evening. But yeah. Oop, put trousers back on. How are you? I was tempted to drop into DayZ a few times in the afternoon. Oh, thank you, Moby of London. Thank you very much, Moby. Right, NBC hood. Don't really need that. Paramedic jacket. There's a full-on medkit here. Is there anything in it? Medical thermometer. Ooh, a blood testing kit that's damaged. I may as well take it and test my blood. Okay. There we go. Right. I heard a cow nearby. That could prove interesting. Badly damaged landmine. Oh, that's been badly damaged now. Before it was merely damaged. Can I not fix that at all? Probably not. NBC trousers. I can use it to traverse contaminated areas. Someone's definitely been here. Antiseptic to clean wounds. Okay, get these rags together. That was probably a bit of a mistake. Okay. Thank you, April Twihard and the Iron Viking. Thank you very much. Okay, so my character is still sick, annoyingly. Okay. At least I do have some meat that I can cook. I need to get that cooked. Also, let's pop out to the fountain outside. 1 second. Okay, where are we now? So we are currently over... So there's Mogilevka. So we're here right now, aren't we? Okay. So the so the server population is, more so I best be super careful. So here we are, specifically. Right there, sorry. So there's Novi. Okay. It's quite an expansive map. I figured it would only be partial. Okay. Hang on to that. Right. Indeed, I hope for an encounter as well. The encounters make DayZ interesting. I hope a favourable encounter. By that I mean I come out alive. Okay. So I probably should get this food cooked and eaten. My illness is still a bit of a problem, but we should also visit that fountain down there. Okay. But yeah, I hope everyone's all right today. Hi there, Bourbon. Welcome indeed. Wizard Archer. Hope you're all right. Thank you for saying so. Sorry there's not more of them. Depressingly, I looked at a poll that someone made on the subreddit to reveal the fact that I only made like 4 videos this year. Or something. 5 videos this year. I was like, oh. It's my own damn fault, but it's like, oh. There we go. Take that. Use the badly damaged blade. Just gonna get a bit more chicken meat. Yeah, and one of them was like Lulu's birthday video. It wasn't even like a proper video. Oh dear. Okay. Wait, careful. I best clean my hands. Okay, let's make our way down to the fountain. Keep a weapon ready just in case we get jumped by anybody. Whoops, lag spike. Ooh, camo hat. Sweater badly damaged. A boonie hat would probably be useful, frankly. More so than the Santa hat. Even though it is 'tis the season. Okay. Yeah, I know, Nadcat, but it's just that when it's more like when the results are put so cleanly. Oh, someone dropped a gas lamp. I was like, no. Is this a standalone or the mod? This is the DayZ standalone. The DayZ mod, it is good, but it is very, very old now. And there are lots of little creature comforts in the standalone, which, frankly, would be proper cool if the mod had them. One of the most notable things is the fact that you can go inside buildings, which is one of those little things that really, I think, changes quite dramatically the gameplay. One of their major focuses. Okay, hang on. Probably shouldn't do that, actually. Hold on. Fill the bottle, because then I can at least drink in little sips. You still play the mod, says Conan. I cannot after the standalone. What, you can't play the standalone? Hang on. Oh, you cannot afford the standalone. Why? How much is it? It's been years. It's not like super expensive, is it? It was released in like fucking 2013. Just gonna sip water for a little bit. Trying to make sure that my Also, 1 second. I've got that alcohol. Can I No, it doesn't let me like disinfect wounds if I had one. 45 quid? No, it's not. It can't be. Tell me it's not a 45 quid. That's ridiculous. In India. £34 on Steam. That's a rip-off. You're kidding. God damn. Yeah, no. No, no, no. That's a fucking rip-off. Fuck that shit. It's fucking 2022. This game is ancient now. This should be like a 10 or under. Yeah, that's fucking greedy. Especially what with how many people could possibly be left when it comes to the open world community. You want to make it cheaper. Yeah, Snuggles. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just waiting indoors where it's a little bit warmer. Just trying to stay warm and healthy. I've got this. I think it's either a common cold or flu. I'm not sure exactly which illness it is, but it's causing trouble. Although I don't think that gives me blurry vision, so I'm a little confused. I'm good, Siegfried. I hope you're okay. I must admit, I'm quite. My brain is quite scatterbrained. I think I've gone a bit too far. I've spent the last several weeks just flat out working, and I think it's caught up with me a little bit. I think maybe I need to take a bit of a break. So maybe some games, some streams, maybe try and relax a little bit. Effectively, I've done 18 pieces of a video essay that's 24 pieces long. And so I wanted to do 19, but that 19th one was really quite hard. I edited it. I made it, and I realised that I had to quality assure it, and it was really quite difficult. Much more tricky than I expected. So I'm just sipping water. So my character has damp clothes. Can I get a... If I can get a fire going... Well, yeah, let's go to the log house at the end. Get a fire going. Okay, what's this? So dry bag. Someone has indeed been here. Rifled slugs. Paper. Has someone drawn on it at all? No, that's a mod thing. Okay. Just gonna check this. Yeah, get this fireplace down so I can warm myself up, cook some food. Just attracted the attention of a Z. Just gonna quickly clear the room. We're okay. Okay. Oh, there's one up here as well. Okay. That might prove useful. One second, let me just eliminate this dude. Is he coming? There we go. There we go, quickly before he damages my gear. There we go, we got him. Right, now I'm... so I don't have an axe, unfortunately, so I've just got my badly damaged combat knife, so I'm just going to quickly get a fireplace going. So, long sticks, which I'm going to split. Some bark, which I'm going to use as the kindling. There we go. Whoops. Put the stick in my hand. Okay, don't sharpen, please split. I'm not sure, S. Jenny. So, as mentioned, 18 parts of the 24 have been finished. So, the first hour of it is in the link below. I finished another 45 minutes yesterday. So, yes, I've put the link to the first hour below, but the 45 minutes is up on Patreon or the Discord below for the Twitch subscribers. So it will go... I'll update the link below soon. I'm going to see if I can do an overnight render. So there's just one link, which will be 1 hour and 45 minutes long. Bear with me. Let me do that tomorrow. Well, overnight. Damn, that's ruined. I'll see if I can do that for you. Okay, combine. Wait. Did my eyes deceive me? Oh no, wait, it's my ruined blade. It's just looks weird because it's ruined. I thought for a minute that was the same type of knife. There we go. So put this in the fireplace and we have a little fire. Okay. It's getting a bit lighter, so I'll take the filter off. And let's put this upstairs because there's a reduced chance that someone could shoot me through the windows. There we go. No? Yeah, there we go. What's going on? Fireplace. Choose placement. Strange. Can I not... Maybe that one's not real. Is this one real? Yeah, there we go. Weird. How strange. Okay, cooking, and then get it switched on. Do I have that box of matches still? I do. And ignite. Have I ever played on day 1 or 0 servers? I might have done a long time ago. I can't remember. There we go. That should warm me up and cook the food. Keep a weapon ready just in case. Okay. Right. So yeah, as mentioned, today kind of took it a little bit light. Reworked some script stuff. So of the 45 minutes, also let me just fix that for you. So of the 45 minutes that I've done, I got some feedback, and some of the feedback I do agree with. So I'm going to be like, okay, that bit can be tightened. Like, I meandered around my point a bit too much on one of the segments. Effectively, I talked about what I described as a sort of quality seesaw effect, where a feature is implemented, but the quality assurance to make sure that feature works properly was not in there. So the game that I'm talking about in the video essay has this weird up and downness to it, which becomes ever more prevalent as it keeps on going, for reasons that I'll explain at the end. And it gets to the point where it's maddening. You're playing something where clearly no one's put any thought into it at all, and you're like, wait, is this a joke? Like, I legit thought the forest was fucking with me multiple times. Okay. Thank you, Spockert. Indeed, Alfred, my character Trevor has been sick for an entire stream now. Yes, I do have the antibiotics, and I can... Okay, I've got one last dose. There we go. That's it. It's empty. Okay, make sure, if I can, put them in my pack to keep me warm, as in my trousers. Okay. There we go. There's one. There's two. And then I'll just use this to dry me, and then I'll move on, because it's daytime. Okay. Might be a bit too warm. So small nibbles, otherwise I'll vomit. Right. Yes, they implemented it briefly, again, I'd love to... There's a so the video essay is going somewhere. I will get... Let me get there, and you'll be like, oh... I hope the reaction will be, oh... when you realise what I'm going to show you. But yes... I know, I'm tired, Cyborg. Thank you, Monkey Stew. Thank you very much, Monkey. And Spockert, and Dreylox, and Uncle Bob, and Eronidas, and Impotent Banana. Thank you, all of you. Is that DayZ server still live? You mean our one? The ZF one? I don't know, actually. I don't think so. I think Mag puts it up and down based on when we need it. We haven't played on it in a while. Thank you, Vagrant. Thank you very much, Vagrant. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Like, the clan plays stuff in fits and starts, really. Oh, I probably ate a bit too much there. I might vomit. Okay, why am I still wet? What's wet? My backpack is wet. Damp. Can I wring that out? No, it's a backpack. Okay. So just try and get it dry. Thank you, Mr. Fallout. Thank you very much, Mr. Fallout. Right. Do I have a Christmas special bullshittery episode coming out? Alas, no. Sorry, Red Silver. I would like to work on a bullshittery, but I'm just so damn busy with this other video project. So as mentioned, it's made of 24 parts. It's a video essay talking about a bizarre game. It is open world survival. It's The Forest from 2014. And it's fun, and I enjoyed it, but it made me go crazy. Played it, and now I've gone insane. There is literally 100 post-it notes on my wall. I've got 100 post-it notes on my wall just trying to make sense of what the fuck I just played. Because it fucked with my brain so profoundly. Oh, that's the wrong button. Right, there we go. Thank you, Cries, and 7 size 6. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so I should be good to go. Let's keep moving. Oh, it's a crash, listen. So someone told me that's like an event, like the Santa Sleigh crash site? I've never seen one though. How far away do you think it is? Damn it. Where's the nearest gap in the wall? Probably over. Take the gate. Okay. 7,000 hours of stream? Who? Me? No. Ooh, more matches. I'll grab these. Can I combine them? Oh, I can. Wonderful. Can I do it with the other box? Might be able to. Woohoo! Space saved. Okay, let's have a quick look. Oh, really? Well, I wasn't aware. 7,000 hours? Wow. Do I get a prize? So what does it look like, this sleigh thing? Because I could just meander off into into nowhere. Let me get to the forest over there and then okay. Was there always FTL in 40k? It's a weird question. Because 40k has changed so much, it depends entirely which author you're speaking to. And there's this huge grey area at the start of 40k, like long before 40k, where the answer is, who knows? The continuity of history is intentionally severed. An enormous event known as the Age of Strife, where history and written recordings just ceased. Yes, of course, tap the sign, yeah. I literally have a sign above my desktop that says, don't talk about 40k. Okay. 1 second. Let me just have a look at the... Where's the map? Okay. So I was... I'm blind. Nope. Mogilevka, I went up here. So I was here, so I'm now here. In fact, I have a GPS marker to tell me exactly where I am. So God even knows, who even knows where the flipping sleigh thing is. Is it even worth going up here? I mean, there is that castle over there. So potentially camping gear. Okay, we'll keep moving this way. That's cool. I didn't notice there was an open map animation. Thank you, Kuderoy. Thank you very much, Kuderoy. Thank you kindly. Hang on. Okay. You think I'd enjoy Namalsk for DayZ? Yeah? I don't think I ever gave that a shot. Make sure I've got my rifle up. Although not many bullets. In fact, I think I've just got this one bullet, so, you know. Keep drinking. Got to keep trying to fight this illness. What's that over there? Is that a tent or a trailer? Looks like a trailer. Thank you, Arrow. Thank you very much, Arrow. Much appreciated, Arrow. Thank you. Okay. Just little sips, no more. Log piles. It's a lumber trailer. Okay. Nah. I think I've come through here, maybe. Did I? Right. Oh, really? Chunky, are you looking at the stats? I see. Well, like live stream stats. Does it say how many games I've played in total? Because I'm sure it can be no more than 5. Thank you, Idle. Thank you very much, Idle. Okay, so I've even got a handy GPS, which I can switch on to tell me that I'm at X65, Y87, although I don't have my map easily available. I've already forgotten. What did it say? 6587? So I'm here. Okay, so it's the edge of a trail. Sometimes there's camping shit on the trail. Okay. Yeah, this is it here. Okay. Did I kill the blinded pig? No, the flashbanged pig got away. I was hunting a pig with a flashbang grenade. It didn't go well. There is a very angry pig with a bullet in its hide. No doubt out for revenge. Okay. So I'm currently tracking back in the direction of Mogilevka. Check this hunting blind. Ah, there's the castle. 1 second. A very, very popular spot for a base. That castle. What's that there? Frame of a vehicle or just a trailer? Thank you, Salt Stroyer, and the real Xyrus. Thank you very much. Just looking for anything of note. Yeah, I thought so too, Reaper. Should probably pop down into the village to get to the well anyway to fill up the water bottle. Oh, lovely. Are these pristine? Damaged? What about my ones? Badly damaged. I'll do a trade. A little bit of elevation here. 1 second. We'll look into the town, see if there's anything of note. Cannot see any survivors. Okay. Here are sheep somewhere. What is that? Yeah, we'll pop down to the well. Some rocks. Here, a sheep somewhere. Right. Pardon you. Just determines when they'll break, Veximus. Okay. Yeah, Lulu's good. She's just resting. She came back from the dog walker, so she got got a good run in. Came in, flopped on the sofa, had a chew, and was like, "That's enough for today. Time for a sleep." Okay. Is that the sheep? I think so. Yep, there they are. I could shoot one of them and get some meat. Might be quite handy, although I already have the chicken, quite a bit of it. Yeah, we'll go find the well. Okay. Hi there, Helvigan warrior. Hi there indeed. Hope you're okay? Yeah, I'm good. Just chilling. We did. I got some antibiotics, but 3 course of them did not appear to help. I need more water. Because my character is sick. My character has some sort of illness. Probably a flu. Which will go away in time if I keep my food and water bar high enough. And my character warm enough, apparently. I did, Silverlanian. I did indeed. I think it's my backpack. Yeah, so damp shoes. My backpack is damp. It was wet, now damp. Okay. There's a couple of them. There's a couple more outside. Let's get to the well. I think it's over there. Whoop. Just a Z. There's quite a few Zs here. Best tread carefully. Ah, excellent. Sewing kit. To repair items that would require a sewing kit. Can I check out this house without being detected? Yeah, they'd kill me. Anything in here of note? Just some damaged walking shoes. Can the Zeds hear me cough and sneeze? I believe so, yes. So, hiking jacket. What was it? I did have something that I could use the sewing kit on. I cannot recall what it was. It was definitely something. Thank you, Sergeant Zach. Thank you very much, Sergeant. Yeah, I figured I couldn't combine the duct tape. Nice thought, though. Oh, the tent. Was it the tent? Might have been the tent. This house only has one door, doesn't it? Come to try and take him out. Come on. Maybe not. Weird. Thank you, Wormy. Thank you very much. Is this the town? I think it is. This is the town where that viral video happened back when DayZ was first starting, where two people were wandering through looting, and then some dude turned up playing some creepy nursery rhyme. And I'm pretty sure he was hacking because he was like speed. No, was he? I can't remember. I think he was running around with an axe. They were panicking, like there's someone here, and there's like this really creepy sound. And he's chasing them with the axe. There's the well. So the server has quite a few people on, so I best be careful. Okay. Take that, fill the bottle. My character is cold. I should retreat indoors. Okay, 1 second. Alright. Always reload the axe. Yeah, of course. Cool, it's a bit warmer in here. Ah, what's that? 7623. Oh, that's in fact... Are they... 76239. They are. Okay, wonderful. This weapon now has... Hang on. More bullets. Alright. Cool. Let me just stay inside for a second to just warm up and also drink. Does the character need to pee or poop? No, afraid not. Oh, look. BK12. Known as... wait. Is it the same flavour of shotgun? BK18, BK12. Old break-action shotgun, known as the Spartan. Chambered 12 gauge. This is also 12 gauge. No, wait, sorry, what am I looking at? This here. BK43. Which is better? Hang on. Another quick drink. Someone was here, maybe. There's two items stacked atop each other. BK12? No, it's only a single barrel. Go with the double. There we go. Not a bad place to wait if someone's getting water. Bang. Okay. So yeah, over here, things fine. Just kind of cracking on, really. Yeah, gonna do some recording after this. Gonna just do some audio recording to cut into the video essay thing. Yep, still sick. My character's still sick. Need to actually thinking about it. Need to see if there's any military sites nearby that I can pillage. 1 second. Yes, General. Played it a few years ago. It wasn't ready. It wasn't ready. Can my character not just heal? Bugger. Trying to. If I can keep my food and drink in the white. Should also pop up to the castle maybe, see if there's anything worth grabbing. 1 second. So we're currently here. Are there any military sites of any note? Trying to remember where they are in the standalone. Wasn't there one at Starry? I'm pretty sure there still is one at Starry. Probably go check that out. Yeah, we'll head up there. Head straight to Starry, up the road. No, not really. I've not really thought about Red Dead Redemption 2. Hang on. Damn sneezing. Fuck's sake. Bit more water. Thank you, Moccasin. Thank you very much, Moccasin. Okay. He could be a problem. Oh, no. I was trying to swing it like I would a proper melee weapon. Ah, cool. Some more food. Grab that. Refill the water bottle, and then let's go. No, 102. Not familiar. Sorry. A YouTuber? Okay. Let's try and put this warm... Yeah, okay, it is in my... is that ruined? No, badly damaged. Also, can I stack any of this ammo? The answer may well be no. Wait. 108, 108? Yes, I can. Stack those. YouTuber that does inventions. Ah, I see. No, not familiar, sorry. Okay, let's head up the road. I don't really know much about Dwarf Fortress, I'm afraid. Although, I think Social's playing it right now, isn't he? He said he was going to play it. Got enough food for now. He was playing it. Yes, I have played Deep Rock Galactic. Played it with the guys. Yeah, it's fun. I have a dude with a flamethrower. He makes things on fire. Or go on fire. And then when the others are running to get to the escape ship, I just dig to the escape ship because that's how I roll. Okay. Thank you, the LeClaris. Thank you very much. Oh shit, it's a sheep. Excuse me, you can't be on the road. Bloody sheep. Okay, let's keep moving. Go up to Starry, see what I can find. Hopefully not a bullet. Thank you, Dermick. Thank you very much, Dermick. Oh. And thank you, NASA. Keep nibbling as I go. Bay Monarchy. Well, I saw one on the coast when I first arrived. I had nothing. I'd fuck all. So I ran away like a girl. Thank you, 102. Thank you very much, 102. 102979810. Thank you sincerely. And thank you, Tacticus. Much appreciated. Sheep are known to be bandits and shoot people on sight. No, that's ZF sheep. Yes, he does that, yes. He's a bastard. But a fun bastard. My character is proper cold. What a cute puppy. Yeah. Oh, good news. Wonderful news. I've managed to make the queen ant move out of the mouldy test tube at long last. For those that don't know, I have 2 ant farms, and one of them, well, strictly speaking, I have 1 ant farm, and the other one is just a queen ant in a test tube that was getting persistently more mouldy as time went on. I was very worried that she was going to die, but finally, today, after like a good week of trying, I've managed to coax the queen out of the damn mouldy test tube into an adjacent test tube that's nice and clean. Hooray! So now, I've disconnected the disgusting mouldy test tube and cleaned it, and then I've hooked it back up to the ant farm that I would like her to move into. But at least now, there's less of a time pressure. She's sleeping. She's fast asleep. Turquoise. Thank you, KZKs. Thank you very much, KZ. Thank you for doing that, KZ. So as a reward for moving into the new test tube, I've put some honey in their enclosure, in their outworld. So they get to have some delicious honey. Silverlanian has played DayZ on the server. Playing cat and mouse with sheep is always fun. Yeah. God damn it, my character's freezing. If I sprint, I'll warm up. Then again, I'll burn through calories really quickly. But I do have food for now, so... Not really warming up enough, though, am I? No, we should find a building and try to warm up properly. Also get some proper warm weather clothing. There's another hunting blind over there. Thank you, the Mad Lagger. Thank you very much, Mad Lagger. Okay. Cowboy hat. Is it warmer than what I'm wearing? Associated with ranch workers. Popular amongst... not very warm is the boonie hat. Maybe that's part of the problem. Okay, we'll go with the cowboy hat. Trevor has a cowboy hat. Really? The boonie hat's not very warm? Well, I suppose. What's that? Is that? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! You scared the fuck out of me! Fuck! I thought you were in DayZ, dude. I thought I was about to get murdered. Like it's gonna be one of these memes where you turn around, there's a German pointing a gun at you.
Mr. Womble, what are we doing here in this forest?
Fuck, dude. How you doing? You okay?
Well, now I feel way better than... Well, I was already pretty okay before. That was great. It was wonderful.
Chat, it's ZF SWAT night.
Guten Tag.
How are you?
I have been spending money again because...
Oh, what have you done?
Oh, no, it wasn't...
What firearm have you purchased?
No, I haven't... No, actually, no okay. Guns. No guns. I'm fine on guns. I've got a rifle, got a pistol, I'm fine. For now. No. I've been doing a bad thing again.
Okay.
I've been watching Gundam again, and that just gets me to spend money every single time because I keep on buying model kits.
Is that? I have a vague understanding of what it is.
Yeah, it's a mecha anime, right? Mecha anime series, right? And very famous, very influential, originally from the 80s. They bring out new shows still to this very day. And I've been watching the new show, and I am an incredibly easily influenced, like an easy person to influence, apparently, and I always tend to buy new stuff whenever I see it, because I'm like, oh, that's so cool, I want one of those on my shelf, and then I go out and buy one for my shelf every single time. Fucking works, they get me every single time.
Yeah. So what have you bought? A new model basically for the people in chat that know. It's the real grade RX-93-2 High New Gundam.
Yes.
A model
that's
like
word. It's a plastic model. So it's a plastic model kit, right? But it comes on it's injection molded plastic, so it comes on spruces, right? You have to cut it out yourself, put it together.
Oh yeah, like one of those, like a model plane almost.
Yeah, exactly. With the difference is Gundams generally, like they're all painted, so you don't have to paint them. But a lot of people do that anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right, so that, your own color scheme or just, make it better than the, factory default. But yeah, I like plastic models, and we don't talk about my gigantic backlog of Space Marines I have behind me, chat. Shut up. And so I bought a new Gundam. It's my own Christmas present, so I guess. So
what's the damage, and is it an embarrassing number?
No. This one's fine. I mean, you're overpaying slightly in Germany because Bandai hates everyone that isn't East Asia and the US. So I paid like $60.
Okay.
But that's okay. Like the normal German MSRP would be like 55 anyways. So I didn't overpay for it.
Okay.
It's pretty okay. It's not nothing too crazy. Just but based on my past spending habits, that's nothing too crazy. It's just a fun little model, and I enjoy. It's just a like meditative process almost, like building it, putting it together, and everything. Yeah, it's nice. One of those nerdy fucking hobbies. I started looking at. Now, the problem then came with me going onto websites where they sell the Gunpla, the Gundam model kits, because they also sell, obviously, quite a few other modeled kits. So I ended up going like, oh, that's a really nice looking gun. Is that a Tiger tank?
Oh, no.
Is that a BF-109? Incredible. I should probably... I mean, if I'm already here, I might I might as well, I held back so far, but...
I mean, what's the money doing in your wallet if not just burning a hole?
Yes, exactly. Especially nowadays with current inflation rates.
Yeah.
Yeah, why save money? Just spend it all.
That's advice. That could be called advice.
It's advice. No one said I give good advice, but I just give advice. Yeah, no, so on my end, nothing too crazy. Just having fun with some plastic. What are you doing?
You're not spending money, Swat. You're investing.
Yes, in my own happiness.
Yeah.
Because every single time that doorbell rings and I get a new package, I have this, like, tiny dopamine hit.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, this is the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, you gotta take time to enjoy yourself.
Yeah, it's a fun little hobby. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, I've spent, like, a embarrassing amount of money on fishing.
Yep. Yep.
I got a fucking sonar float for fuck's sake.
That is pretty cool.
Why do you have that?
I don't know.
I would totally. If I were to get into fishing, I'd probably get one of those things as well.
It is really cool, but yeah.
I mean, I am a gear slut. We know that, but
it barely works. It's not worth it.
Okay, right.
It's so situational.
No. The only thing this means is you have to get the more expensive version that works better.
Well, there isn't. The company went out of business, I think.
Oh, right.
So
mine then. Product clearly sucked ass.
Yeah. It's so temperamental.
So, Womble, how about you pay me like $100 per month, and then I send you a random package with a random piece of fishing gear in it, and then you can open it.
A subscription fishing gear box. I hate it.
You're just gonna start sending me random bits on your desk, aren't you? Like an empty Coca-Cola can.
No, that's a high-tech fishing gear. Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lure.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and this.
Does it lure idiots?
That too, yeah.
Right.
And this piece of wire I have.
Yeah.
And also this mouse mat.
Thank you, the late Arthur Dent.
Carp cradle. Yeah.
Of course, yeah. No, de-hooking mat.
Yeah, de-hooking mat. Yes.
Yeah.
Gotta just iron out the marketing speak.
Yeah.
Gotta work on your sales pitch there, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Yeah, I hope you're both well.
Alive for now.
Yeah.
And let's see if that changes next Tuesday.
Why?
Driven hunt.
What does that mean?
But people walking around driving game out of the forest and people shooting in all directions.
Are you gonna drive or be driven?
No, ideally, the game is to be driven.
Ah, right.
And I am going to be standing on the sideline with a gun, hopefully
right,
not
so
getting
that's
shot by
okay,
other people. I'm mainly joking. It's not that dangerous. It's not a corn hunt. The harvest hunts in, like spring and summer, like especially cornfields, that shit's actually kind of dangerous if you get the wrong people.
I can't imagine that hunting corn is that difficult. It just kind of sits there on the stalk.
Yeah, you'd think so, but that over the years, they've developed natural defensive mechanisms. That's quite nasty. Once when you see a guy get cornered by corn,
yeah,
taken apart piece by piece by those corn cops.
Yeah,
oh, pretty sad.
Yeah, that joke was kind of corny.
Yeah,
hey.
I know.
It's terrible.
I know. No, hopefully. I got the invitation earlier this morning, actually, because having a small driven hunt in an area here.
So here's an idea. Just let me float this idea. What if all of those hunters got together, right? And instead of having... I assume the people doing the driving can't take part in the hunting.
Yes and.
So that's bad for them. Why not have all the hunters hunt each other? Then everyone can take part.
We're hunting the most dangerous game.
Yes, man. Like Craig.
No, I think then the authorities would be slightly upset. Not only because we're shooting each other, but also because they want us to shoot the wildlife. Right?
Oh.
The authorities come down on us if we don't shoot our yearly quotas, right? So.
Why? Is it invasive?
Yeah, well, it depends on the species. Most of the time it's not invasive, it's just active wildlife management efforts, especially due to reforestation efforts generally in like Germany-wide. And so because you don't have a lot of natural area left, in fact, even because Germany is fairly green-ish overall, in terms of like forest area, field area. But of that, a minuscule, tiny fraction, less than 1%, is actually natural forest. Out of Germany's entire space, entire area, over 99% are man-made at this point. Also, high population density and all of that doesn't really mix well with wildlife populations, at least not natural. So we do a lot of wildlife management. So a conglomeration of people every year get together, from the authorities to the forestry, to the hunters, to the owners of the spaces, come together, and we make up numbers essentially for each individual district. How much of every species has to be shot essentially that year and actively managed? Because otherwise, things would be very fucked here. As it turns out, if you have an entire country that is not in any way, shape, or form natural landscape anymore, and you give animals a 24/7 free buffet called agriculture, you have massive exponential growth in your animal wildlife populations that you can't really control unless you fucking kill them.
So, do you eat them?
Yep.
Okay.
It's all food acquisition. It's a base. Like, the only time you would shoot if it is
Thank
not
you,
for
Lana. Thank you very
food
much,
acquisition
Lana.
is if it's an injured, sick animal, right? So that would be one of the only cases where you then don't make use of it, because it's considered unethical to not make use of the animal you shoot, right? So it's like...
I ordered that wild... I mentioned it several times. That wild meat box thing was vile. It was really quite unpleasant. Like, the only thing that was tasty was the venison. And even then, it had this weird aftertaste the day after. Yeah.
Venison, it depends on how you deal with it, right? A lot of people associate venison with this gamey meat taste, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are like, oh yeah, venison, it tastes like game meat. The thing is that game meat doesn't really taste like game meat. That's just, like, the gamier it is, it's either very old, that can, it's gonna add to the chewiness and to some of the stronger taste. But very important is actually to just field dress it quickly and immediately bring it into the cooling chain, right? So back in ye olden days, with no readily available refrigeration, things were a bit more questionable when it came to game meat, which is also why you had to cook it way longer than you do nowadays. But nowadays, if I go out and I shoot a doe, shoot a roe deer doe, which I did like a few weeks ago, I field dress it immediately there on the spot, and I drive it back to the place where we would skin it. That's the English term. Thank you, brain. Where you skin it and then you make it into the consumable chunks, and then you chuck that into the fridge for a few days. You don't get any. You get a minimal amount of what people would consider to be this gamey meat taste. It's actually really nice and tender. Very nice, very tender. It has a good flavor note, and it's not too gamey. It just depends on getting it quickly, making use of it quickly enough. And that really prevents a lot of what is traditionally considered to be this gamey meat taste. They still have its own. There still is like a stronger flavor.
So to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Chat, what does that sound? I'm hearing explosions.
Oh, that's probably explosions.
Is that like an airstrike or some shit? Sorry, carry on, sir.
No, all good. Yeah, that was basically it. With more modern refrigeration methods and, more modern practices, you get very nice, very tender meat.
Yeah.
That's also not nearly as strong.
I mean, I personally, just based on what I found, if anything, it confirmed why pork and chicken in particular were so prevalent. Because I was like, this wild boar, it tastes like pork, but off. And the...
if you're not used to it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and the... there was something else. I ordered a type of bird? Was it a pheasant?
Yeah, probably.
Pheasant, yeah.
I think it was. And it was really unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's feather. What? So you know feathers? You know they've got like the quill bit that goes into the skin.
Yeah.
Like that structure, I don't know what to call it, extended really deep into the meat in such a way that it was very unpleasant, and you had to kind of like eat around it.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then underneath its skin, it had this layer of bitter-tasting fat, like a duck. And every time you got a little bit on any part of the meat, it just ruined it. It was like, ugh, like disgusting. It just kind of.
It's why you usually end up making stews out of animals like pheasants, etc. Right? It's. I mean, you can just cook it, just as a whole thing.
Yeah, I was following a recipe to make like a whole pheasant.
Yeah, you can do that, but most of the time you're going to end up utilizing the meat in a different way.
Yeah, it was vile.
So you avoid that problem. Yeah.
It just kind of confirmed to me, like, okay, I can see why chicken is so...
But I don't know why it would taste I don't know where you got the bitter notes from, and it just sounds to me like, I don't know if the meat wasn't that
was it
good
pheasant?
or not.
It was like a layer of yellow fat directly beneath the skin. It's horrible.
But if it's bitter, it might be because it's gone off. Like fat goes, it could have been. So you might have just had that experience.
Slightly
Disgusting.
off. And
I chucked it.
It shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be bitter. It's definitely, yes, it's more gamey, but like I just said, it shouldn't be like super off-putting.
It was really unpleasant. Never again.
Yeah.
Ooh, hunter jacket.
It's that isn't, let's say, not the intended experience. Yeah.
Reindeer is pretty good.
Reindeer! I had reindeer jerky from Norway at one point. That shit was great. That was good.
Good stuff. We put it on pizza.
I haven't had the chance to have moose yet, which is apparently really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
But haven't really had the opportunity
It's
yet.
just a slightly, speaking of gamey, just a slightly more gamey cow, basically.
I'm probably being a dumb foreigner, but aren't moose like huge tank type things? Aren't they gigantic?
Well, they are like
something
500-600 plus kilograms. Yes,
they're
but you know what's better than a 600 plus kilogram animal? A bullet.
I didn't mean like insofar as how do you defeat it. It was more like trying to put it in my brain. Aren't they gigantic? Aren't they really huge?
Yeah.
They're pretty tall. Yeah, but
you're gonna fill the fridge if you put down a moose or an elk. But you need to have hunting teams if you're gonna do it here. You can't go out on your own and just shoot one.
Why?
Most of them are owned, aren't they? They're like privately owned herds, aren't they?
You shot my moose.
Really. My moose. No, it's
because... no, not moose. Wasn't that with reindeer?
Sorry, what were we talking
about?
Sorry,
reindeer. Sorry, reindeer. Yeah. It was reindeer. Never mind.
Mostly, yeah. There are a few wild herds, but most of them are just like cattle. I guess. Yeah. But you have to have like a crew for moose because a lot of the time you hit them, but they don't die right away. They run off into the forest and lay down someplace, and you need to actually be able to find them and put them out of their misery.
That's
Thank
why
you,
always have.
Kushulka. Thank you very
that's
much,
why you always
Kushulka.
have dogs.
Yeah,
Yes.
so it's required.
You've got the Scandinavian, like they have a specific breed up there for the moose hunts, which is very cute. Got the name.
See, over here, I know it's apples to oranges, but like over here, when it comes to my hobby with fishing, it's a case of you catch the fish with a barbless hook, make sure that you use a barbless one so you don't hurt it too much, then you lay it carefully on the hammock that you've made, specifically to keep it nice and like calm and don't stress it out, and then you give it some antiseptic cream on its lips, maybe a quick health checkup, remove any parasites. It's this weird emphasis on the carp health.
Yeah, so we do that sometimes here with like salmon rivers, but it's not because we value the salmon. It's because we sell fishing licenses in those rivers for like tens of thousands of dollars. So yeah, we gotta maintain the profits.
I have a very simple policy. I don't. I try to have my impact on any sort of natural wildlife to be as minimal as possible, and the only reason for me to interact with wildlife is to kill it. Right?
Yes.
And that's it. And so, like, apart from that, I just leave it alone.
Yeah, the incentive for carp is different. The value of having your picture taken with an enormous carp is more important to the anglers than the meat.
Yeah.
So it's a case of we want them to grow huge, so you can take picture of like this enormous. Oh my god! I've just caught like a how many ever pound carp or whatever.
Yeah.
Like 45-pound carp. Is that the record? I can't remember what the world record is.
Right.
Chat, what's the world record for the largest carp caught?
Quick chat, Google, and then spam the answer in chat.
I think
At least
by
25 times.
by weight, carp is the most like farmed fish in the world. I think Southeast Asia just has a lot of carp farming.
Yeah.
You can just put some sticks down into the mud and like make a pen, and you're good. You're good to go. It's fine. They're extremely hardy.
Yeah, exactly. They are super, like, heavyweight, hardy fish.
Yeah.
They'll survive in anything.
I thought about getting a fishing license here as well. Seems like a not quite natural progression, but I'm like, oh, got a hunting license.
Yeah.
Might as well do some fishing on the side. But this kind of catch and release fishing isn't really a thing here in Germany.
So
I've never been in Norway either.
So 68 pounds. I don't know if that's worldwide or just the UK, but 68 pounds 1 ounce is apparently the record for a carp.
What is that in non-retarded units of measurement?
Hang on. 68.
Like 30.
68
I mean,
pounds in
it's-
kg is 30.8 kilograms.
30.8. Thank you very much. That's a chunky boy.
That's a big fish.
Worldwide is apparently 105 kilograms. What the fuck?
Really?
105 kilograms?
Which country?
Apparently a British guy in Thailand called a 105 kilogram.
God damn.
The fuck?
Oh, that might not be the same type of carp.
I was about to say,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
the same
it's different.
species?
They call there's a yeah, I think I know exactly what that is. There is a type of carp, but it's not carp. It's like a it's like a vastly different species.
Right.
Have you ever seen a sunfish?
Are they the huge bony things?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that video of that guy from Boston freaking out.
Yeah.
Seen the one?
No, I haven't seen that
It's
one. but
great.
I've seen one of those when I was diving in Bali
Really?
once. Yeah.
Oh wow.
They were absolutely massive, and it came like swimming out of the darkness, right?
Ugh.
Really quickly.
Ugh.
And it, in the distance, it just looks like the head of a really, really massive fish.
Yeah.
So for a second there, I was like, "Oh, holy fuck, I'm gonna get eaten!" and then it's just the head coming swimming out. The eye was about like the size of a tennis ball or something. It was
Yeah.
absolutely massive.
I'd never do diving. Like never, ever.
But that's a phobia.
The thought is just terrifying to me. Like, hey, you're gonna be underwater now with things that like to eat people.
Most is just annoying little fish.
If you swim too deep, you'll die. If you
If you
surface too quickly, you'll die.
Yeah, unpleasantly too.
If you hang around the sharks, you'll die.
What a wonderful time.
Mostly just stay out of enclosed areas and you'll be fine. Just don't go into the wrecks, don't go into the caves.
Yeah, don't get yourself trapped like a moron, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll kill you. Makes sense.
I remember once when I was taking my diving license, I was swimming around this rock, just like at like 10 meters or something. And there was like this cave, like hollowed into this rock. So I looked kind of into it and up, and like half a meter in front of me was this massive fish with really pointy teeth, about the size of my fingers. And I like panicked and swam away really quickly. I thought it was gonna follow me, but it just sat there being ominous.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Yeah, and I pointed like really like hardly back, and pointed at it hard to try to indicate to my instructor. And he just didn't give a shit. It's like, yeah, that's
a
normal.
fish.
It's a fish. What do you want?
Yeah, it's a fish. Yeah, exactly.
Stop freaking out.
What did you expect?
They live here.
This is the ocean.
You are on their territory, you moron. Yeah, some of the stuff that is crawling around down there is there are some very interesting creatures, and that's the nicest way of me being able to say it down there in the ocean. Interesting creatures.
Submarines freak me out though. Diving, not so much.
Submarines freak you out. I just recently,
submarines, yeah.
I just recently actually watched Das Boot, right? And
So wait, sorry, diving in the water, surrounded by the water, doesn't freak you out, but being inside a safe metal submarine.
That's not a safe. That's a death trap.
Okay.
Is what it is. Yeah.
oh,
it's a metal
yeah,
death trap.
yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, during the war there are death traps, but as long as you're not getting, depth charges thrown on your head, you're pretty fine inside a submarine.
Yeah. That's what you say.
I mean, I don't think I'd appreciate the experience either, but...
Selective bias there, SWAT. Think about all the submariners that didn't come back. They would disagree. Submarine safe?
I mean, that's literally what I just said, as long as you're not in an active war zone.
Well, yeah.
That makes a bit of a difference. Just a minor one. Like, what, 80% of the U-boat force didn't come back?
Yeah, I think it was 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, 80%, you're right.
Yeah, it's rough, like something like that. It's like, yeah, it is the one branch of the Wehrmacht that had the most casualties, percentage-wise.
Branch of the Wehrmacht?
Yeah.
The U-boat?
Yeah. The Wehrmacht is the overarching organization split into the 3 main categories.
Is it?
Heer, Luftwaffe, Kriegsmarine. Yes.
Really? Is that true?
Yeah. It's
Oh,
the same
okay.
as now. In English, people
Today I
get this
learned.
wrong all the
Yeah.
time. It's the same with the modern Bundeswehr. The Bundeswehr is made up of the Heer, the army, the Luftwaffe, the Air Force, and the Marine, the navy. The Wehrmacht was also made up of the Heer, army, Luftwaffe, Air Force,
know.
and the Kriegsmarine in that case.
So why the fuck were they bickering so much all the time?
Well, the problem is there were still internal structures that were disagreeing with each other. You had the
And they were all doing that.
You did have the Oberkommando der Wehrmacht, which was the high command of the Wehrmacht, but you had the individual high commands of the 3 main branches, which were not having a great time, which were then individually not having a great time with the overarching command of the Wehrmacht, and so you still had the bickering between the major branches, but all of them are part of the Wehrmacht.
We broke your codes, half the war, just 2/3 of all communications was your guys whinging. It's just the Wehrmacht are whinging again. What are they whinging about? Oh, the Luftwaffe stole all the money. Okay. Why? Because Hermann Goering wants more eclairs. Oh, okay.
I mean, have you seen the man just maintaining his fucking buffet probably ruined our fucking state economically? Jesus Christ.
Dear. Damn it, couldn't find the will.
I also don't like caves. I might just be claustrophobic, actually, when I think about it.
Yeah. Wait, am I thick? Is there a water here? Should be fine. I'm gonna go check out the crash site. What could possibly go wrong?
Good luck!
Thank
Do
you.
they still do the goose step in the German military? The German military does not do it anymore. You might see it in civilian events, but the military itself doesn't utilize the goose step anymore for parades. We have maintained the general uniform, helmet, and weapon style, though, which was really funny because when Merkel was finally stepping down and got her great tattoo, for, just as a farewell, and that was, broadcasted worldwide. People suddenly realized that we hadn't changed our fucking uniform design for the past 80 years, and Twitter had a fucking meltdown. It was great.
Why? What did she have? What was she wearing?
No, not Merkel, but the army for her farewell, right?
Oh,
because they come in marching in front of the Reichstag with torches and wearing a Stahlhelm, right? Still, to this very day. It looks
No!
pretty much, yes.
You don't still have that helmet in service?
Yeah.
You're kidding. You are fucking with me.
It's not quite the same M35 Stahlhelm, but it's very much the same design. You want a video?
Oh no, that's... Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
That's really bad.
No, it's really funny.
It's really bad. Okay. Oh god.
I have it here. Here you go.
Well, just from the sake of a political, oh god, how did she possibly, if you're a politician and you know that your image is going to be on Twitter or whatever, you wouldn't stand next to somebody wearing that.
No, it's our uniform. What do you mean? Look at the video.
Can you link it in the chat?
Yeah, I can link it in the chat. There you go.
But you know what I mean, just in terms of the optics of it for a modern politician. You linked it there. Oh god, it's real. It doesn't have the flared back, does it? Okay, no. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck.
Well, the thing is, this entire the entire ceremony was not made by the Nazis. We've been doing this for far longer. It's just that it got kind of popularized during the time worldwide. Thank you, Riefenstahl. Great job. But we just kept the tradition. Nowadays, it just looks a bit questionable for people that don't know about it, I guess.
More than a little bit?
So when Merkel had her farewell, this was broadcasted worldwide. Usually those happen all the time, right? In German TV for a general is retiring or blah, a member of the Bundestag is retiring, whatever. These happen all the time, but usually they're not broadcasted. But for Merkel, that was different because, major world leader, stepping down, that got broadcasted. And then people online just had a fucking meltdown because they're like, what the fuck is happening?
Jesus. So you made me jump there when you banged that. I thought I was getting shot at.
What she said? Oh no.
Oh, sorry, it's the fourth time I've mentioned it so far on stream. Did I tell you what happened this morning with the dog?
No.
Bumped into a cute girl, right? Lulu is meant to be my wingman, and the girl's like, "Oh, that's a cute dog. What's its name?" And that's the point where I hit them with her name is Lulu. Blah blah blah. Anyway, but this time Lulu had decided just for this one morning to roll in shit.
Oh no!
So instead of following up with her name is Lulu, it's a case of don't touch her, she's covered in shit. Which is not the best opening, to make a good impression with a cute girl.
Did you salvage it?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Nope, I'm the guy whose dog is covered in shit.
Lulu. You had one job.
One job, Lulu. Got back, gave her a shampoo and a bath so she's nice and sparkly clean.
I bet you did it on purpose.
Yeah.
So other
He's going to flirt with that cute girl over there. Yeah. I'm going to roll in this turd.
Yeah, and hell you are.
Competition? Can't have that, says Lulu. Right, now the question is Trevor going to get shot? Chat says yes. Yees of little faith, all of you. I'm moving in. Is it me or has the smoke pile literally just disappeared? Nope, there it is. So yeah, what are you guys up to?
Literally just looking at videos now.
Mm-hmm.
I did decrease my tab count for
Your what,
the
sorry?
first time. My tab, like as in like browser tabs. I did go below 100 again, so yay me, I guess. Currently at only 45. That's a new low record, I believe.
Ah.
Yeah, trying to reduce some of that. Ha.
Okay, wish me luck.
Good luck. I'm trying to get Black Mesa working. Play the DLC parts.
There's quite a few Zeds. Oh god, there's a huge, really obvious wall overlooking the Fuck. If there's someone third person proning beneath the wall, I'm screwed.
Just shoot them.
It might be
You have a
worth.
gun, right?
Yeah. It might be worth just quickly. Fuck. Okay, well, I don't think anyone's proning behind the wall. So wouldn't it be an incredible dick move if I were to prone behind the wall?
It would, yeah.
Incredible.
Are you proning behind the wall, Womble?
Well, I'm just thinking, if I go in there and fight the zombies, right? Then I'm at risk of getting killed by a zombie. Whereas if I let someone else kill the zombies and then shoot them...
Yeah, when you say it like that, I mean, that makes sense.
Trouble is, though, I'm impatient.
That is a problem.
I could always loot it first and then wait for them to turn up after the fact. Decisions. And also I need water, so I can't really stay here for a long duration. Damn it! Fuck it, let's just get in there. Okay, I'm sneaking up on the helicopter. What does that even mean, sneaking up on the helicopter? Don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get shot, don't get shot. It's a smoke grenade. What's that, sorry? Badly damaged combat trousers. 30 slotters. Could grab those and fix them. Bullets. Take care, Zam. Have a good evening. Ooh. Lockpick. 42 slot field jacket and it's green. Fuck. Oh. Shit, 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 shit. I'm okay. Not bleeding yet. Jungle boots with no slot. Oh wow. Magazine for a type of weapon that I do not possess. Ooh, BDU trousers. Quickly sneak those on. Anyway, speaking to the chat, I hope you're okay. I'm sort of being risky and exposing myself tremendously. Not advisable. Okay. Have I missed anything? No, gear-wise it's not really amazing, is it? Can't see any rifles or anything. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here.
Did you make it?
I think so? Question mark? Just pulling away. Oh, here another Santa event. Damn it, it's really frustrating that my character is still sick.
Yeah.
Time to
Can you
rest.
just die from that?
Well, it puts like a major penalty on my food and drink.
Yeah.
I was hoping that it would have gone away by now.
I mean, can you die from this? It's a good question, right? No,
Yeah.
no one has ever died from pneumonia, right?
No, I haven't.
It's like just cough it out, like pussy.
Uh-huh.
It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, you believe in pneumonia? That's just what Big Pharma want you to do.
Cool, well I got some bullets. Not bad.
Or you end up like a friend of mine who nearly killed himself because he ignored his pneumonia for like a week while working.
Right.
Good job.
Yeah.
You did?
Oh yeah. So he was working throughout the week with a pretty major cough and just, you know, like all the symptoms. Like he just didn't go to the doctor.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were like, just go to the fucking doctor. You're being an idiot. Again.
Yeah.
It's like, okay. Well, turned out that he had pneumonia, was sent straight to the fucking hospital. Blood oxygen levels were fucking atrocious, and it was so bad that they actually put him in an artificial coma for like a week.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Yep. Turned out it got so bad he had sepsis.
Fuck.
Fucking blood poisoning. Had to get, you know, dialysis, I think in English as well. Yeah, right. So get all the blood fucking, you know, filtered, pumped right back in, and then woken up from an artificial coma. Good job on him.
Fucking hell.
Sepsis is fucking awful.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Just going in for a quick check. Yeah, he motherfucker nearly killed himself. Good job. And he's
Yeah.
like early 30s, right? So.
Yeah, I'm getting to that age too, where suddenly I used to be impervious. I'm no longer impervious.
People believe,
Yeah.
people just believe they are impervious when they're young, and suddenly that catches up to you real quickly when you get older.
Yeah.
Invincible.
I went to the doctor a few weeks ago because I had this stabbing pain in one of my testicles.
Yep, that's bad.
And I quickly okay, that's straight to the doctor because I was like, I'm not fucking with that shit. Like if it were in my leg or some shit, I probably wouldn't care. But
Yeah, whatever.
testicles, doctor.
Yeah, testicles might try to kill you.
Yeah. And the doctor said it was actually good. Like it's the no pain. It's the when there's a lump with no pain at all. So, Sorry, I should have said there was a lump.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
a lump. Oh, shit.
There was a
Oh,
lump
shit.
and pain.
Oh no,
Yeah.
damn.
Was it testicular torsion?
No, I can't remember exactly what he said. Actually, he did tell me something.
Because I've had that, and I wouldn't wish it on anyone. It's no fun.
But yeah, he's just said kind of watch it for a bit, and if it's still hurting after X many days or whatever, come back. And it went away.
Was this because you had engaged in cock and ball torture, Womble?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Not this
Just
time.
thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
You know, no kink shame. This is
No,
kink
let's
shaming.
kink shame. Let's kink shame. Let's it's fucking weird.
Yeah. You shouldn't judge people. Motherfucker, I'm judging everyone all the fucking time. Some of you need to be judged. I'm looking at you, chat. Some of you degenerates
You all
need to
need
be
Jesus.
judged.
what if my kink is being shamed? What if that's my kink? Yeah, I gotcha, didn't I?
I got to think about that one. I think I'm going over to the physical methods in that case. Getting the bonk hammer.
Bonk.
Thank you very much, Blues. Thank you, Blues. Okay. Need to find a proper medical thing so I can get rid of this fucking cough.
I'm on an overly long monorail ride. Must be Half-Life.
I was tempted to replay Alex or maybe Boneworks.
Those are fun.
Thank you, Cowless.
Yeah,
Thank you very much, Cowless.
Just redid Alex with the new headset and like commentary, developer commentary. Yeah.
I'm sad that there aren't more Truboy experiences for VR.
Yeah.
I think we all thought that, you know, Alex was like the thing that's gonna usher in, you know, the age of like studios actually giving a shit about VR, because Alex has shown that you can make a bigger and still financially successful project for VR, but no.
Yeah, I think it's just Valve that could do that because they sold headset and they have a store where they sell other VR games.
Yeah, because Valve doesn't give a shit. Valve is literally printing money. Right?
Yeah, so they can do that, but others kind of can't. I think it's like the second biggest VR game has like a tenth of the budget of Alex or something. It's it's miles ahead.
It's kind of sad because VR is so fucking sick. But the problem is it's really hard to sell people. And we all know that. We have done so many VR sessions at this point. But the thing is, you can't sell people on VR. You have to experience it. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense.
And the problem, when you say that, though, you sound like indistinguishable from all the millions of shills out there who are like, yes, you have to experience it. But genuinely, in VR, it is very hard to properly communicate what you're seeing because you've just got this one lens. You've got one screen. So you're not seeing what we're seeing when we do VR.
Adding depth perception is like, you can easily explain. It's like, oh, you suddenly have depth perception. It's like real life, but it's a video game. Like, it sounds crazy, but like it's a bit, you know, it's a bit abstract. But like, it's so cool.
I don't know the correct word to use. It's like you know how the image is kind of warped around the VR lens? In such a way that when you look at it flat on a screen, because obviously it's been rendered for the sake of recording to be put on a live stream, it has to be flat. But like the image is literally bent in such a way that we are completely perceiving it, not just with two lenses, one on each eye, but like we got the whole. Is it fisheye? Is that the word I want?
Fisheye distortion. Yeah.
So we are seeing something that's very hard to translate onto a live stream image, if that makes sense.
Oh, you can't. That's a problem. You cannot have a VR image transcribed correctly to a 2D plane and have it have the same impact. It just doesn't work.
So it's incredible. Right. So like I'm fucking standing in Boneworks or Alex or whatever, and I'm in the thing. I'm in the room. You know?
Yeah, you're in the game. You're literally in the game.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah.
And it's awesome. But the problem is, it's fucking expensive.
It still is. It's why, and that's why lower end experiences, because of the lower end headsets are getting really popular, also more mainstream appeal, because it is cheaper. But those cheaper headsets can't run the high end gaming experiences because they're often also standalone headsets, right? They have their own phone like chips on them.
Yeah.
So you can't run a modern AAA PC title on it. So
yeah, and it's but it's the expense isn't strictly speaking the headset solo. It's the huge beefy gaming PC.
the ecosystem.
Yeah, which is having to like work overtime. Like my GPU is going crazy trying to render what I'm doing in VR.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a 4090 actually.
Like, sorry, I can't remember if it was
boy.
you. Who was? No, sorry, it was Tom. I logged into a live stream and Tom was having a rant at some console. Like people were critiquing him. He was what game? That game that's Dark Souls, but not.
Bloodborne?
No. Fuck, I
That
forgot
is
his name.
still. Did you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Elden Ring.
Like,
You said it. Elden Ring.
Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Ring. Okay.
I can't remember the context, but anyway, he was like talking like the console guys, and I just realised that like the console effectively just doesn't have the power to render what we're seeing in these VR games. Like you need the thousands of pounds of hardware just to.
It's getting a lot more accessible. The
foot in the door.
PSVR 2 is coming out, right? The second iteration of the
Yeah,
PlayStation VR headset, and the PS5 and the new headset look like PS4 VR was already okay-ish. PS5 VR with the new headset is probably going to actually be pretty cool, right? So we're getting to the point where the consoles can run, because the PS5 and the Xbox Series X are just modern mid-end gaming PCs.
Yeah.
They're literally running the same fucking hardware infrastructure. Architecture, sorry, not
Trying,
infrastructure.
Lloyd.
Hardware
Trying.
architecture, right? Because it's now PS4 and Xbox One still had some, the old AMD Jaguar CPUs and whatnot. That shit was a bit wonky. But now they're just running standard Ryzen and AMD RDNA, CPU and GPU stuff. It's like one combined unit. It's more like an APU, but it's still the same hardware architecture, more or less. So like it's like a modern mid-end gaming system ish for a reasonable price. I think that could actually be kind of successful.
Yeah, it could be a game changer in the long run. And also games like Walkabout Mini Golf that aren't that hard to run.
That shit runs on the standalone headsets already. So like
exactly. So you get more people into the medium, and there are some more titles you can play. Then it'll slowly gain more people. Hopefully.
It's really good, that golf thing.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's surprisingly decent for being just like a mini golf.
Yeah, exactly. PSVR 2 has foveated rendering with eye tracking, which already, brings down hardware requirements quite a bit. By only fully rendering the area of the screen you're actually looking at with eye tracking. Pretty neat.
Yeah, that's pretty cool actually.
Foveated rendering is pretty cool. We do need that on PC hardware as well, ideally. I'd like that. That'd be pretty cool. Because I also just generally like a lot of cockpit experiences, and VR is so perfect for those, right?
Yes.
If you are either into flight simming and or racing sims, and you haven't gotten a VR headset yet, fucking do it. Holy shit. The difference is insane. Like, when I first jumped into... This was back in the day when, FA18 and F16 weren't even out yet in DCS. I had my first VR headset. I jumped into DCS, jumped into a Mirage 2000, and just flew around the Caucasus region. And I was having a fucking... Like... It was such a mind-blowing experience, because you look out the cockpit and you're like, holy shit, this aircraft is huge! What the fuck? You suddenly get a scale for things.
Also,
insane.
shit, I've just realised that the water fountain isn't by default here at the radio station. It was added.
You're not thirsty, are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh shit! I ran all the way up to the top of this hill expecting there to be water here. Ah! Hang on. There's water in the lake over there.
okay, go drink the lake.
Follow, run. Okay, fuck. Back down to the castle. Fuck!
You say you are dying for some water.
It's terrible.
I know.
GPS? Oh, damn, it's a GPS. I better go quick. Ooh! Damn it! Vitamins.
German humor at its best. Yeah.
Ooh, wait, sardines. They've got moisture. They're in the water, weren't they?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Quickly, yes. Open can.
I'm sure they're not salty or anything.
Nonsense. They can't possibly be swimming near salt. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Sure, it will be fine. Yes. I will eat these sardines. See? They have got a little bit of moisture.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, you're not actively dying at the moment. That's good.
Hooray. Ooh, a combat helmet.
Yeah, I want... See, the thing is, I want an index 2, right? Because I think we all three have the index, right?
Yeah.
I think we can all say that the index is overall an amazing
Oh,
VI experience already. Because I had the original HTC Vive, and the index is a pretty major step up. Especially the
yes. Same.
especially the index
Same.
controllers, which make a huge difference, right? What I want isn't... I don't even need bigger FOV, higher resolution. What I want
Thank
is
you,
an
Lord
index
Hawkenstone.
2 that has eye tracking and foveated rendering to allow you to be able to push more FPS. So either a bigger experience, a more complex experience that can be rendered on current hardware, or just more FPS for current experiences. With the same... Ideally, a bit lighter, maybe a bit more comfortable. But what I would really care about is, again, not bigger resolution, bigger FOV. I don't give a shit. I want it to be wireless.
Yes.
Which gun that one's dead.
I want it to be wireless out of the box, ideally.
That's what they're is that not what they're focusing on?
I have no idea. No one knows.
They have said that that's one of the things they want to accomplish. But that's like
It's
2 years ago.
Yeah.
So they got kind of burned that they couldn't make headsets fast enough because of supply chain issues.
Yeah.
And they also seem to think the wire is getting in the way, so they're focusing on at least those things. But if they've dropped those and focus on something else, I don't know. It's been years.
Because like the index is already at a point where I'm like, this is okay. If this is now just wireless, that would be fucking sick. Because like the wire gets really like for cockpit experiences, the wire whatever doesn't matter as much. It's okay, but for any sort of moving around stuff, having no wires would be great.
Legitimately, I mean, I say this as like a passing thought. Like if I move house, I was thinking of getting... I've seen some people that have like these rigs on their ceiling that literally lifts the wire away from the floor.
I'm thinking about doing that in the new apartment.
So chat, while I'm streaming Blade and Sorcery or whatever, what you don't know is that the VR wire is snaking its way around my legs like I'm one of the AT-ATs in the Empire Strikes Back. And it's trying to tow cable me so that I'll come crashing down, and I'm often on the edge of coming crashing down into the furniture.
Yeah.
Only for Luke Skywalker to run clear, and then he's got a lightsaber, and then
Right up the bum. Yeah. Yeah. No. Exactly. Like when you start spinning around.
Yep.
Right. That's when the cable really becomes a problem for obvious reasons.
Because you're pulling it, the cable's attached to your head, so it's going to start snaking around your legs.
Yeah, it just feels awkward. It takes you out of the experience every time. Because you suddenly get caught on something, you're like,
And you can watch people streaming it. You'll see that they'll do a 270 instead of a 90-degree turn sometimes.
Yes.
They go to turn left, but they turn right
twice.
instead.
Yeah, exactly.
Untangle the wire.
Yeah. You see that often. Yeah, I do that because you notice eventually, like, oh, I turned right one too many times. Let me just double turn left, right? There we go. Bit awkward. Yeah. No, like a wireless experience would be fucking fantastic. Would be really cool. Would be very nice.
Have you tried that Star Wars VR game? SWAT?
Which one?
Squadrons, is it?
Oh, the X-Wing.
Yeah, the X-Wing one.
I haven't played it in VR. I've only played it in on desktop.
Yeah, I liked it in VR. It was fun. It's not my kind of game, but it gets really immersive when you
Yeah,
can look
because
around the
cockpit VR experience, like 10 out of 10 every time. Yeah.
But I don't have like a HOTAS or something. I just have like a Xbox controller.
Yeah, like the game is, you can totally use a HOTAS for it, or maybe even a HOSAS, I'm not sure, but it's fine with controller.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay.
don't have to overthink it. Oh, you don't need a HOSAS for Star Wars, never mind, because even in space it's got normal atmospheric physics because reasons, so it's probably fine.
Okay.
If you play something like Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen, you probably want a HOSAS over a HOTAS.
I don't know what these words are.
HOTAS is hands on throttle and stick, and HOSAS is hands on stick and stick. So because in a normal, a normal modern aircraft, right, you've got a throttle usually to your left and a stick either between your legs or to the right, depending on what type of aircraft you're sitting in. Because you only really have, a few dimensions that you have to take care of, and because you're always going forward. Because if you're not going forward, you're plummeting to the fucking ground. The thing is, in space sims, you've got a few more dimensions because there really isn't up and down, and you don't really have to go forward. You can also go sideways, or you could rotate, or you could yaw, and none of these things are the same, right? So what people do for like real space sims is they usually have 2 sticks and rudder pedals. Where with the 2 sticks, because with a normal throttle unit, you can only really go like forward and back. But with a side stick, you can also do forward, back, relative, but then also like sideways, or like you could have roll there, or yaw, or lateral movement, which in space sims is kind of important. Which again, in atmospheric flight, that's not a concern.
Takes a while to get used to, but yeah.
Yeah.
God. I'm always persistently on the verge of either starving or dehydrating to death.
Cool. Sounds like the standard DayZ experience.
Because I can't get rid of this fucking sickness. I just had a drink. Oh, finally a gun cleaning kit. Badly damaged, but I'll take it. It'll let me fix up this 45 caliber pistol, so I have a silenced 45 caliber pistol. Okay. There we go.
I kind of want to get new flight sim gear as well, but I can't justify that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to have an older throttle unit, and there's a newer one that's really nice, but that alone is like $350. Thank you, Verpo. Very cool. Not expensive, but it's really neat. Nah, doesn't make sense for me. I actually do kind of need to think about a new GPU actually again, because I've got a new monitor. And it's not 4K, but it's 1440p widescreen. So it's a 21:9 1440p screen, and it's fucking awesome. It's a great monitor, probably one of the best gaming monitors currently on the market. But 3440 by 1440 pixels is just enough that while streaming, my 2080 Ti is really having, it's trying its best.
Yeah.
In some more modern games.
Oh my god!
Oh.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy crap.
What the hell are you doing?
What the fuck?
I just stood in a fucking bear trap. Sorry. Holy crap. Head wrapping, feet wrapping. Sorry for screaming there. That scared the shit out of me. Wait, am I not...
Scared me too.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Wait, I'm not bleeding. God, yeah, you
Got lucky
fucking
there.
jumped. What kind of prep puts the bear trap on the stairs?
Do you have a broken bone?
Oh, fuck. Yeah,
Well-
it broke my bone.
Yeah.
You don't want the bear sneaking up the stairs, do you?
What a huge dickhole did that. That's exactly the sort of thing I would do. Oh, no. So I've got to, like, make a splint or some shit?
I did. I mean, in real life,
Oh, God.
yeah. I don't know what
Ow.
DayZ does.
Oh, God, I'm going to pass out
Drink
from the
some
pain.
medicine, probably.
Oh, Christ. Trevor only wanted to go to the fire festival.
Trevor got what he deserved.
No.
Apparently, if you hold control, you can walk with a broken leg.
Oh,
'Cause
really?
It's like slow walk, I guess. Maybe. Oh no, someone in chat said it.
Which monitor do you have, SWAT, by the way?
The monitor, it's the Alienware QD OLED.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah. Oh my god, the perfect blacks. It's so cool. So cool. The OLED is so worth it. 100%.
Oh god damn it!
Yeah.
It ruined my trousers.
Oh yeah, that's your problem right now. Your fucking trousers.
They're nice trousers.
Not the fact that you
Not anymore.
Not the fact
Yeah.
that you're barely alive in the first place and you now have a broken ankle.
Oh, damn it. Fuck. Torch, fireplace, torch. What is it? What do I need to make a... Hang on. How does one make a splint? Oh, apparently I need 2.
2 sticks.
God damn. There we go. There we go. Fix fracture. Here we go. Yeah, sorry for screaming into the mic there. They made me jump like crazy.
Alright, it's fine.
That's pretty funny, all good.
Okay, I can limp.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
the only problem I noticed with my monitor is that I'm now kind of lacking the appropriate equipment to properly measure it again. God damn it.
Yeah, I have the same form factor, not the same monitor though, but
Yeah, I have a because out of the box the sRGB mode is perfectly calibrated, almost perfectly calibrated. White point is slightly off, so I'm trying to aim for D65, but it's like 6,460-ish. This is a minor deviation on white point accuracy, but sRGB out of the box is great. But the thing is, I'm actually using the monitor in HDR mode now because I didn't expect I would, but it's amazing. And in HDR, it automatically goes to DCI-P3 with white color gamut and a standard 2.6 gamma. And I don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to measure that with display cal. I'm trying my best, but I haven't found the right settings yet. It's like completely off. I don't know.
yes.
It's a bit weird because I have a good colorimeter. I've got the i1 Display Pro Plus, the newest version of it that can actually go up to 2000 nits, so it can properly measure, HDR displays. But I don't have a spectrophotometer for it, right? So I only have a colorimeter, and I don't know the proper settings I need for display cal to measure. First of all, white color gamut DCI-P3. That's okay, but then also HDR as well as like all of that in conjunction. I don't fucking know. It's like. It's a bit tricky because clearly the sRGB is properly calibrated off the box, but the DCI-P3 is a bit off. I think it's a bit too. I think something's off with the color temperature.
My
I'm not
monitor
sure.
has colors. It's not a black
Yeah.
and white one.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it can go do red and also
Yeah,
do yellow
yeah.
and sometimes even green.
SWAT is such a nerd. It's great. Oh, for fuck's sake. One of my. Oh, fuck you, Captain. Oh no, SWAT went into autism overdrive. Why did I actually make you one of my mods, you fuckhead?
Oh yeah, control does walk slow. What kind of bastard puts that on the bit of the stairs?
You.
Yeah. I would do this. 100%.
Is Tom by any chance on the server? Kind of looks like something he'd do as well.
Yeah. Okay, so I was gonna go hunt something, but I mean, maybe wait for the rain to stop at the very least. God damn it! Poor Trevor's having trouble.
Oh shit.
Thank you, Matazar. Thank you very much,
That
Matazar.
fire festival stuff is just really funny, by the way.
What? Something new happened?
No, just the general story about it.
Yeah.
How utterly incompetent the whole thing was. It was great.
Sorry, the what?
The fire festival.
Oh, so I can't pick it up again once I've deployed it?
Do you know what the fire festival is, Swat?
I have absolutely no idea.
Oh.
A long stick, apparently, says Easy.
Hmm.
It was a music fest. Where was it?
In
The Bahamas or something.
Bahamas, yeah. A private island on the Bahamas.
Imagine thinking I know anything about the outside world. What?
Yeah, there's an internet historian video that does it justice.
It's an historian video. Never mind. All good. Past the trap.
Oh, it's the G-Man. Ooh.
Yeah.
How did you miss that?
Huh?
How
Shut
did
up.
you miss that from that distance?
Sun was in my eyes.
So you were in a castle.
Sun was in my eyes. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, may as well reset it for the giggles.
And so the cycle continues.
Yeah. How many people have had their legs caught on this trap? Like number 7.
It's like a
Someone needs
counter up
to
top.
someone needs to install a camera up there. Let's just make a compilation.
Yeah. Now that I realise it, I really should have noticed sooner. There we go. Thank you very much, Caden Britton. Thank you, Caden. Right, where's the nearest bloody town? Because I need to go find some food and some fucking... Hang on.
Yeah, that's gonna go well for you now,
Maybe.
considering that you have a broken
Yeah.
foot. Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, my character's in proper pain.
I wonder why.
Yeah, it's just a broken leg.
Poor Trevor.
Walk it off.
Yeah.
What a mystery.
Oops, that wasn't the right button. There we go. Okay. Where's the dog gone? Oh, she's still there.
I'm currently looking at stuff I probably have to get now for the new Gundam project.
Yeah.
Because I do intend on painting it with my airbrush. Problem is, obviously airbrushing inside is generally a very bad idea, especially without the use of proper protective equipment. And I see way too many people doing it. So usually I would do that outside. The problem is it's currently winter. We have like -3 degrees or something. So painting anything is a bad idea because that's just not going to happen at those temperatures. So I probably have to do it inside, which means I have to probably DIY myself or just buy an exhaust system. Like essentially you just have like a tiny cone, put a fan on the opposite end that just blows air through the cone, and then you paint into it. And you just have the exhaust, like an exhaust pipe going outside a window, right? To get the fumes and everything out. So you can use an airbrush inside safely. And I was like, it can't be that expensive, right? It's like a cone, a fan, and a tube. Like, how much? Like $90 on Amazon. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like 90 or 100 euros on Amazon to get one of those exhaust things. You know, it's like, what the fuck? Insane. Where do I get my gunpla from? Amazon? German Amazon is terrible for gunpla. I don't know why, but the prices are heavily inflated. You have to find it from other... I literally grabbed the last available kit of the High New Gundam in Germany. Because fucking Figuya had it in stock. No other store had it in stock. I was like, do I buy this now? That's reasonably priced. So only like $5 above MSRP. Ah, fuck it. Just grab it. Good luck. We're getting shafted again by Bandai in Germany. Goddamn Japanese, that's what you get. That's what you get for teaming up with them.
Yeah, that Gundam series has been going for a while.
Well, have you seen Witch from Mercury?
No, it's not my kind of show.
It's so good. Having such a good time with Witch from Mercury. Such a good show.
I know nothing about it personally.
One thing. Okay, so
sell it to me in as few words as possible.
Indulge me in my Gundam rant. So Gundam is a
few words as possible.
I'm trying. Okay, this is it's like since the 80s. I have to. Okay.
Stop.
Gundam.
Giant fucking
angry
robots.
Teenager tries to murder God.
Okay, here's the thing. What you have to know about Gundam is Gundam as a franchise is not one continuous timeline. Imagine it like the Marvel Cinematic Universe kind of where it's like, no, sorry, not like that, where it's all connected, but imagine like different alternate universes that only have a few things in common. First of all, mobile suits exist as a weapon. Second, some of those mobile suits are Gundams. Why those exist and what their purpose is differs from timeline to timeline. However, Gundams always exist, they're cool as fuck, and they're almost certainly used by child soldiers to kill other people. Oh, by the way... Wait. By the way, war is bad, okay? That's like Gundam. That's like the 4 points of Gundam. They're mobile suits. Some of them are Gundams. Gundams are fucking cool. They're probably piloted by child soldiers, and people are fucking dying left and right. By the way, it's an anti-war story inherently, and it's trying to sell you plastic toys, which is so cool because like in the US, it's like, oh, look at these amazing Transformers. Look at these Autobots, the good guys. Look at how cool we are, saving the world, being the good guys. In the meantime, Gundam is like, we have literally just dropped a colony on Earth. 4 billion people just died in a mass starvation, like in an event of mass destruction and starvation. We have a genocide going out there on a fucking different planet. War has been raging for years. By the way, would you like to buy this plastic toy? It's really cool.
Is this selling it to me?
Yes.
All I heard was giant robots, man. Sorry.
It's shit's fuck. By the way, isn't this plastic pretty neat? That's Gundam.
Cool.
Why child soldiers?
Because it well,
anime.
they get dragged into shit, and then they often end up piloting the Gundams, and then suddenly they're just out here killing people.
Are the Gundams expensive?
Yes.
Kids don't know shit. Why the fuck are you letting them pilot expensive things?
Well, usually
kids are dumbasses.
Well, usually the first episode establishes how they get the fucking Gundam, and then it's like, oh, that's how they got the Gundam.
Are they just lying around? Do they just have piles of Gundams just lying on random corners?
Are they bred for it?
The different time... Oh, yes, in one timeline. Like, okay, so in the different timelines, again, things are completely different, right? Different universes that have completely different backstories and completely different... Like, the Gundams themselves can be different things per universe. There's one major one called the Universal Century timeline, which is the original one that is still going. That is the largest continuous timeline. But there are quite a few other timelines, which again are completely different. Like almost like a different franchise. It's a completely different background story, completely different lore, but it's still Gundam, because Gundam still exists in that universe. But the reason for why they exist and what they do and etc., those are different in the different timelines.
Okay.
It sounds a bit complicated, but generally speaking, this actually makes it pretty simple to get people into Gundam, because you don't have to show them the original and be like, hey, look at these terrible animations from the 80s. Trust me, this gets better later. Because you can just take one of the new series and be like, here, you got the idea. Here, watch this. You get the idea of Gundam when you watch this. By the way, they're like half a dozen other timelines you can watch if you like this, right? They're fairly these other timelines are like contained in themselves, so it's fairly easy to just get people into it by just like, hey, watch this like 50 episode,
Yeah.
you know, anime, and then you have a good idea of what Gundam is about, and then you can watch other stuff as well, which I think is actually a pretty neat system of doing it, because they don't have to reinvent the wheel all the time in the same
Thank you,
timeline,
Bear Within,
right? You don't get like
And
Star
thank you,
Wars
Tom
sequel
Sawyer.
bullshit.
Thank you.
Right? Where it's like, oh, we have to, you know, kind of, you know, we're gonna have to kill off the old cast and get the new people in and blah and whatever. No, it's like, fuck it, we're making a completely new universe, but Gundams are still in it. Why? Because Gundams are fucking cool. And that's it. But yeah, generally, in contrast to like Western media that tries to sell you toys, Gundam is a lot more real, because it's inherently an anti-war story. It always is an anti-war story. Like, one of the core tenets of Gundam is the horrible nature of war and what it does to people.
So why are they fighting the war?
Well, because they're always why are we fighting wars right now?
Because people are assholes that need many. It's complicated.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
There you go.
Wait, I can run again? What the fuck? That was quick. My fracture's been healed. Cool. Wait, so... Okay.
That's basically Gundam. It's
Forgive me, I feel like I don't even know the basic premise. There are mechs that have guns,
yeah.
and children are made to fight.
So in all the problem is that the basic premise changes from timeline to timeline, right? But generally speaking, in every timeline, mobile suits, which is the category of weaponry that Gundams belong to, mobile suits have been developed as a weapon of war, generally in all of the timelines, and they are the dominant, like most. It's like a tank on a modern battlefield, right? They're not invincible, but they're like the most dominant weapon, like in terms of mind share, but also like the actual effect on the battlefield if properly utilized, right? And why that is also depends on the timeline, but generally these mobile suits exist, and all factions usually have access to these mobile suits.
Thank you, Ren
And
Mio.
some of
Thank
those
you very
mobile
much, Ren.
suits, a fraction of them, a tiny fraction usually, are Gundams. And Gundams are generally like, they're just classified as like advanced mobile suits. They're usually bigger, better, more armored, faster, more firepower, whatever. They are mobile suit, but they are better than whatever the standard mobile suit is that both factions or all the factions are using at the time. All right, that's like the Gundam thing. It's like they're advanced weaponry.
Okay.
And that's like the core tenet to like every Gundam show. It's like, okay, Gundams are mobile suits, but they're better than the rest, and there are only a few of them, if maybe only one even. And then these people, like the protagonist, gets usually dragged into the war one way or another, right? Or whatever conflict it is that might spiral into a war. And usually ends up piloting the Gundam then in one way or another, which again depends on the timeline. And then horrors of war unfold. That's basically it. Like in the most basic possible way I can explain it, because again, it completely depends on each individual timeline.
Right. Okay.
That's basically it. It's really cool. You can easily get into it by, again, watching one of the alternative timelines, and it's pretty okay. Gundam Thunderbolt is a good one to watch. Okay, this is my thing. Gundam Thunderbolt. Gundam Thunderbolt is amazing, apart from one core problem.
It sucks.
The jazz.
The jazz?
The jazz. The protagonist, or one of the basically two kind of, but the protagonist
likes
that actually
jazz.
pilots the Gundams likes jazz to the point where the in-universe explanation is that the bastard hooked up his fucking player to the speaker system of the Gundam and is blaring freeform jazz on the battlefield.
Is that so everyone shoots at him?
Well, he's in a Gundam, right? So anyone's gonna shoot at him anyway. He's like the priority target, right?
He's just trying to wind people up?
Imagine like a Gundam appearing on the battlefield. It's like, imagine you have a World War II battlefield and suddenly a Leopard 2 tank drives around the corner, right? It's like, oh fuck, that thing's dangerous, right? It's like, oh, that's a modern tank. Oh shit, what the fuck? Like, it's not invincible, but it's leagues above like anything else that's like on the battlefield generally.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you're describing. I mean, yeah, mechs are used in many types of media for this reason.
Exactly. Yeah.
And the only thing that can defeat them is another mech of a similar heavyweight class.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mech Warrior does it. 40k does it. Yeah.
What is the problem with the jazz? It's not. I don't like jazz, generally speaking. But normal jazz is fine. No, it's freeform jazz. It's not great. But Gundam Thunderbolt is still pretty good. But I can't recommend watching Thunderbolt first, because Thunderbolt is part of the Universal Century timeline, so understanding what the fuck is happening in Thunderbolt requires you to kind of figure out what's happening in the main Gundam timeline. That's a bit difficult. So don't do that. Watch Witch from Mercury, that's the current one. Watch Gundam Seed. Watch Iron and Blooded Orphans. Watch Gundam 00. Pretty good recommendations, just in general.
I think you missed the in as few words as possible part.
Yeah. Hey, okay, hold up. This is a 40-year-old franchise. I'm trying my best here.
Okay.
Ow.
Ow.
Zombie.
Ah.
Lapping me.
I love how I immediately started. No, Seed is good, and you can't change my opinion, Chad. I'm objectively correct. You're wrong. Gundam Seed is good, actually. No mention of G Gundam. We don't talk about G Gundam. G Gundam is weird.
Okay.
So G Gundam, right, is the creators just went, so what if we take all of what I just said, but instead of having a realistic and authentic battlefield and like a struggle between factions, what if it's a martial arts anime, but with mechas?
Well, they just punch each other.
Kind of. More or less. Also, there's the best iteration of a German character I've ever seen in anime. Right? Because, like, every nation has its own Gundam. Some of those are the most hilariously racist depictions of a country you've ever seen in your life. The Mexico Gundam literally wears a fucking, the hat.
Oh, no!
It's really funny. It's like from the 80s. It's really fucking funny. Anyway, so the German guy is called, and I'm not making this up, he's called Schwarzbruder, which literally just means black brother. Guy isn't black anyway. So he's just... Guy's called Schwarzbruder, right? And he's a ninja.
He's a German ninja.
He's a German ninja, skilled in the art of German ninjutsu. I'm like,
Yes.
Yes, that's the thing.
A few of those things don't. Wait a second. A few of those things don't line up. I don't know.
Hey! If Americans can run around with Japanese swords in shopping malls, then Japan can depict German ninjas.
Yeah.
It's fine.
This is why we don't talk about G Gundam. G Gundam is fun, but it's very different than the rest. It's almost like a parody of it. You can watch it, but don't watch it and expect the other Gundams to be that way. Yeah. I'm from Latin America and I approve of the Tequila Gundam. Yeah, I know.
Tequila Gundam.
I think that's its actual name. I don't remember. Hold on a second.
The Tequila Gundam.
It's, let's see, what is it called, actually? Oh, fuck, it is.
It is actually called the Tequila Gundam.
Oh my god, the designation is a GF13-049NM Tequila Gundam.
Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, compass.
I forgot it's actually called the Tequila Gundam. Fucking can't.
Have you guys heard about that? It's an anime called, I think, Ghost Stories.
Yeah.
Where
you tell it.
the English dub, they realized that the product was so shit that they just told the dubbers to just go nuts, just say whatever the fuck you feel like, and the English dub is just fantastic because it has nothing to do with the original like anime.
It's an American dub, isn't it?
Yeah.
So they're just having fun.
They're just having fun.
They completely, they completely just like one of the characters becomes like a Christian fundamentalist.
No fucking way.
Continually talking about how important Jesus is. They made one of the characters say nothing but like blah, 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 because they found it so ridiculous. It was like, he's really stupid looking, let's just make him sound like blah, 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 blah. Good idea, Timmy.
The cat is like overly sexual.
Yeah.
So I have a link here for chat for the Tequila Gundam. Here you go. This is the actual Tequila Gundam.
No. Oh god.
Really funny. And most nations have, because it starts as a big martial arts tournament, basically, but then, you know, develops from there. And the Gundams and that, again, it's basically a parody of itself, right? And all countries are, it's like Neo-Japan, Neo-Germany, Neo-China, like, it's a whole thing. And the Gundams in it are just fucking hilarious.
Tournament arcs seem to be really popular in
You want
anime.
to see the German Gundam that's basically wearing a Stahlhelm?
Yeah, why not?
Hold on a second.
Shit.
This is the, here you go. This is the German Gundam.
Fuck. Oh no.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm okay.
Do people like make Gundams, or are they like, do they just?
Are they
Show up.
grown?
Oh, they're machines, right? So they're always manufactured in one way or another. It also depends on, like, even the materials that they're made of differ from timeline to timeline. The strengths and weaknesses differ. Yeah. It again depends. They're just using Gundam essentially as... The Gundams are the ones that look like a Gundam and are better than the other mobile suits, basically.
Yeah.
And we don't talk about the Swedish Noble Gundam that for some reason looks really feminine.
Okay.
Right.
Let me just show you. I'm not joking, by the way. This is the actual Noble Gundam. There you go. This is the Swedish Gundam.
Oh, that's a. Okay. Right. That's a sexy Gundam. It's wearing high heels.
Yes.
Why does
What
it
the
have
fuck?
heels?
Sorry, I only got a brief look. Hang on.
Is that Sailor Moon? Yes, 100% it is.
I'm surprised it doesn't have like huge tits for no reason.
It is really fucking funny because again, G Gundam is literally just a big fucking joke they just came up with. There are even drawings which just depict the Noble Gundam in Sailor Moon. Oh, yeah, this image just is, it's a fan added, but like it gets the point across. Oh, Neo Holland is amazing. Hold up. You want to see the Dutch Gundam? You're gonna have to take a look at this one, Soviet. Actually,
I
here you
found
go.
a grenade.
Look at that one. That is the Dutch Gundam.
Hang on. Why? Why? What?
There
Like-
ain't no way that's real. It is real. G Gundam is a
From-
gigantic shit post.
from-
It's
Windmills do not work that way.
But from the perspective of like the in-universe designer of this weapon, what
There
sort of
is-
conversation was had
Well, the G
regarding?
Gundam also rides a mechanical horse. We don't talk. This is why we don't talk about G Gundam. I am not joking. G Gundam is a gigantic shit post by the Gundam makers, and it's really funny.
Well, see, the giant windmill is actually like a void shield. You see? Yeah.
Right. Well, speaking of stuff like that, you mentioned in your video essay the problem of scale.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm reading this book called Iron Prince. And basically, it's the future. We're fighting aliens, and because of adaptive shielding and whatever, we can't just shoot them. We have to use these devices that make you really strong and manifest swords and shit, and go stab them.
Okay.
The problem is, like, it doesn't make you that strong. It just kind of makes you stronger than a normal person.
Right.
And it kind of trying to convince us that instead of just dropping nukes on stuff, we're gonna send a bunch of like teenagers with with swords. Even though they're like really strong, they're not strong enough to sort of outrun a nuke. If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
They sort of messed up the scaling a bit.
The premise doesn't work.
Not
They
yet, at
didn't
least.
they didn't consider the central premise.
It's just that the strength levels of the people involved it's too low. They're not. Yeah,
Right.
It's weird in interstellar war that you're supposed to send people down and stab them with swords
Yeah.
instead of just nuking the surface. I don't buy it.
Yeah. It comes apart really easily.
It's cool though. It's
What's it
fun,
called
but
again?
still. Iron Prince,
Huh?
the book.
Ooh.
It's not bad though. It's just I'm not buying into the premise just yet.
Yeah, lots of sorry, Dune has just been mentioned about, you know, that idea
yeah.
about the shield stuff. I like that recent film.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh no, I just took it off. That was a mistake. Damn. I just took off my ruined trousers. Now I can't put them back on again.
I forgot. The Canadian Gundam is called Lumber Gundam. I can't make this shit up.
Damn it. Lumber Gundam.
Lumber Gundam. Yes. Again, we don't talk about G Gundam. Very different.
Okay.
I loved Iron-Blooded Orphans. The first season of Iron-Blooded Orphans is really fucking good. Second season is more debatable.
There we go. Just trying to keep my character warm. Oh, no. No, don't do that. No.
Ow.
Oh, shit. It'd be really nice if my character could stop being sick. It's been like hours and he's still sick.
Is that the same character you started
Yeah,
with?
it's still Trevor.
Ah, cool.
Also, where the fuck is everybody? I'm on a populated server and I've run into nobody.
Good going, Trevor.
It's a high pop server.
Yeah. Except for Bear Trap guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Indirectly.
My opinions on Macross. I actually haven't seen Macross. I know. But haven't gotten to it yet.
Right. Trying to dry all my damn clothes. Yeah, I should put this landmine down. Just to ruin someone's day. But yeah, over here, yeah, not much going on really. I was saying before I started the stream that I was meant to do some proper work today, but I'm feeling really scatterbrained. I think I need a break.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just
You've
really
been going for
yeah.
quite a long while. You made like an hour and 45 minutes or something.
Yeah,
on video?
I know, yeah,
That's
just
a
a short break to. Just, I need to do some recording tonight, but
Yeah.
yeah,
People need breaks, man.
yeah.
That's how we work, yo.
But yeah, over here, things cracking on. Got a few more things left on the Christmas stuff. I've got to wrap some presents for the cousins and stuff.
Yeah, I'm almost done, I think. I'm missing like a few things. For my little brother, for example, but I think he just wants money because he's a student.
Tends to be the way.
Yeah. And also just 3 more days and I have a week vacation.
Cool, cool.
That should be good.
Thank you
I
very
usually
much,
find
Mott1x.
the stretch
Thank you,
from
Mott.
like October until Christmas is kind of hard. There's like just nothing special happening. It's just dark and it's cold
Yeah.
and you have no days off.
Thank you, Zero. I'll tell you what, I mentioned this before, but I really fancy like I need like another Factorio. I need like a really deep game that's been well thought out that I can just sort of go ham in for like a week.
Yeah, I get you.
You know, sometimes I just disappear into like one game for like 2 weeks straight and just yeah, something like that.
Nothing immediately springs to mind.
You be quiet. I know exactly. I know exactly what you're doing there.
That one's not
I know
deep.
exactly what
That
you're
one's
doing
not
there.
deep.
You
It's not-
stop. You're telepathically sending the words into my brain right now. I know you motherfucker.
I have
Bloody
no idea what you're
Obra Dinn.
about.
Obra Dinn.
I have no
Obra Dinn.
idea
You
what
want to
you're
play
about.
Obra Dinn? Swat, have you heard about Obra Dinn? Swat,
a
you
pretty
should play
good
Obra
game,
Dinn. Oh,
actually.
you should. Going for a wee.
I mean, I haven't played it, but I've seen someone else play it. I'm like, oh, it's a really good
Oh,
game.
it's so fantastic.
I don't know what else to say, right? Like, it's...
But it's not deep. You can only play it once. It's not like it has any replay value. You can't disappear into it for a long while. Well, that guy is gonna die. Funny how every person you meet in Half-Life, like side characters, just get killed.
Hello.
Hello.
Hallo.
Hi, Neb.
Guten Tag.
Guten Tag.
How are you, Nep?
Quite good actually, but a bit sick still.
Oh.
Rip.
Yeah, it's fine. Just a cough left.
It's not too bad then.
And I'm back.
Hello.
I have with me something called a rich ruby porter. I don't know what that is.
Hey, what now?
Probably a porter.
Neb.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Doing good. Just a bit sick.
Oh shit, what you got?
It was. I think it was a sore throat
Uh-huh.
and a cough, and it's just a cough left.
Have you taken a test?
Ah, yes, no.
Negative?
Yeah.
Good, that's good. Well, feel better soon.
Thank you. I already do. It's just this cough left. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so far, I touch wood, I think I've avoided COVID so far.
Same.
I did have something, like, what about you guys? Have you ever
You
had-
also don't have any friends in real life, understandable.
That's me, yeah, that's fair.
That's why I haven't gotten it either yet.
Yeah.
I got COVID this summer.
Hmm?
I got COVID this summer.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had tested just like 2 days prior. I didn't have anything, and then suddenly I apparently had it. Yeah.
Oh, bugger.
Even though I tested, and I slept in a tent and everything, I felt miserable.
Sorry, you did what?
I slept in a tent. It was like summer vacation.
Okay. I thought you meant like as an extreme escape
Yeah,
COVID
yeah.
measure.
No.
I went into the woods in a tent.
I was just outside freezing my
Spoke
ass
to
off in the goddamn tent.
Spoke to no one.
You know, Soviet, I don't know how to feel about this, but
What?
as soon as you said, "Have you taken a test?" I was the first thing I thought of was a pregnancy test, and I was weird.
Oh, yeah, I
you would
suppose.
ask me that.
Yeah, my brain didn't think of that. I suppose it's different for you, isn't it? Yeah. No COVID, dummy.
Yeah, I was just weirded out for a second, thinking.
Oh, I see.
"Why
Yeah,
would he ask me
inappropriate
that?"
question. Yeah. Well, I should have clarified. A COVID test for nose AIDS, otherwise known as COVID. Oh, bugger.
Rip.
Yeah.
It's been like that for almost 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Sucks. But it didn't stop me from going to the gym today.
Hey,
And
nice.
spreading your virus.
It's been 2 weeks.
Spreading
it's
your
fine.
virus.
I'm not.
For shit. Yeah, fine. How'd you get on?
You mean like in the gym? Mm-hmm. I had leg day today. It was amazing.
Yeah, awful.
I destroyed my legs.
My favorite day. Not.
I mean, it actually is my favorite day.
Yeah, but you're clearly a masochist. Like,
Yeah.
I can't explain it any other way. Like, what's going on there?
I failed a bench press today and had to do the roll of shame.
Oh, you had to do the roll of shame?
I had to do the roll of shame.
you had to do the roll of
What does that mean?
It means that you fail the bench press, so the bar lands on your chest. You have to roll it down your stomach and sit up,
Yeah.
or get choked and die. So yeah.
Oh dear.
So what are you guys doing? I just saw on stream that
I'm meant to be playing DayZ, and I went specifically to a high pop server, right? Because I was like, okay, I want something to happen. I've bumped into nobody. The only thing that's happened to me, Nep, is I walked into a castle and I stepped on a bear trap and it ruined my trousers. That's it. As in ruined the trousers, as in they got torn. I didn't shit myself. I might have shit myself. I don't know.
I was really holding myself back to not make any comment on that.
But like that's it. That's the result of my that's the sum total of my player interaction in DayZ on this high pop server. For fuck's sake. But yeah, just chilling, just doing some DayZ. Yeah, dog's fine. We're fine. Yeah. Ready for Christmas?
I've never celebrated it, so
So no is the answer.
I guess so.
No Christmas for you.
Oh, it's fine.
Yeah. Nah, I've got family stuff for Christmas. Well, I got myself vaccinated again like a week or two ago.
Nice.
Good on you.
Yeah, got the next booster shot and was like, yep, let's do it now before I start meeting up with my entire family again, ideally. And yeah. Yeah, standard family stuff, nothing too exciting.
Yeah.
This is actually the first year I don't have any plans for New Year's Eve, actually. But I think I'm gonna spend it with the family.
Yeah, just have a quiet one.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just have a dinner with some friends on New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me guess. You're eating everything with cheese. Because apparently everyone does that.
In
Eat
what?
Lots,
In where?
lots of cheese.
Cheese
Maybe
is
it's-
amazing.
Cheese is amazing.
It
What?
is.
Why are you a
yes.
cheese hater, Nep?
I am not. I'm not. I
God damn
really
it,
love
Nep.
cheese, but maybe it's a German thing.
Whoa.
So you can
What?
like back me up on that. Raclette.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to, to say raclette. I was like, yeah, let's go, cheese. Let's fucking go. I mean, the idea of raclette is literally you take cheese, you heat it up, and you put it on things. Whatever the
You
thing
put
is,
it on
depends
everything.
on everything. You just take anything and you put cheese on it, and that's yeah. We
I bet
do.
there are people that actually put it even on chocolate or something. I don't know.
I mean, we have raclette like twice a year, Christmas Eve and New Year's. Usually, were like the raclette days.
Nice.
Yeah, because like we went from fucking fondue, which like, I'm gonna be honest, fondue's fucking overrated because like you take a tiny piece of.
Dare you?
You take like a tiny piece of meat and you put it in the fucking boiling thing, and it's like you have done a tiny piece of meat. Great, that's like way too cooked through, whatever. Instead, with raclette, you know, you make all of your little pans, and you've got your vegetables and your meat and all the fucking cheese, and you mix it up in the pan, and you've got it's great. Raclette is the superior fondue. Anyone who says anything else is objectively incorrect.
You keep saying that. Anyone who disagrees with you is objectively wrong.
Yes, exactly. You are.
So German.
Yes, exactly. Like, I'm sorry that like the debate is unnecessary. I'm just objectively correct. You are entitled to your subjective opinion, but when
Yeah.
it comes to your subjective opinion, I have to tell you it's objectively wrong, right? So
I've never heard anything more German.
I agree, Swat. It's nice having better opinions than others. It's great.
I know. Right. So yeah, raclette is amazing. It's great.
Strange individuals.
What, the Germans?
Yes.
Wasn't Bleigießen something
Oh,
Germans did as well?
Bleigießen, yeah, back in the day.
Isn't it like
No, you do it
forbidden
with
law?
fucking zinc nowadays.
Oh, okay.
It's like I mean, you can still buy it, but it's not lead anymore, right? It's like
Okay.
I think it's zinc. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Wait,
might be. I'm
what
not
does
sure.
what does that mean? Does that mean lead cheese?
No, it's the one where you melt the metal and then you dump it out and it forms a thing, and it's like oh, I forgot what it's called.
Huh? What?
I'm looking it up right now. Hold up a second.
Oh, okay. I thought I was supposed to say something.
No, hold on a second. Bleigießen, let's see. It's like. Darum ist der Silvesterknaller verboten. Ja, aber wahrscheinlich, weil es Blei ist.
Oh mein Gott, ich habe ein Video gesehen. da hat so eine Dame so einen richtig fetten Böller in der Hand gehabt und meinte, ja, die sind jetzt verboten. Und ich denke mir so, no fucking way, no shit,
So
Sherlock.
schön Polenböller, die alten Viecher. Wenn du auch dir
The Germans
sicherstellen
are
willst,
derailing the chat again.
wenn du auch wirklich sicherstellen willst, dass an deiner Hand gar nichts mehr dran ist am Ende. Ja. Finger da drüben, Finger da drüben.
Das habe ich tatsächlich noch nie erlebt, dass jemand aus meinem Freundeskreis das gemacht hätte.
Ja,
also
Glück
sich
gehabt.
selber dabei verletzt.
Ja,
Ich glaube, ich bin mit den richtigen Menschen umgeben.
Ja, wenn die sich die Hände auch wegballern, dann hast du auch die falschen Freunde, also weil es so blöd ist. Aber das liegt meistens daran, dass die Leute halt auch stark alkoholisiert sind. Das kommt
Fair,
auch noch
fair.
dazu. Ja.
See, I had 2 of those, but they escaped into the wild and bred at an alarming rate.
Oh, I'm in a server group called Cutie Gang. What does that do?
No idea.
Which one?
At least it says I'm a cutie. I
Cutie
accept that.
gang. Oh my god, of course.
And I agree with that. I'm a cutie.
Okay. But yeah. Did you get a new job, Nep? Or am I going crazy?
Sorry? Like 3 months ago.
No,
yeah.
sorry, exams? What was our last conversation?
Just go on with the list. Yeah.
I can't remember.
Something will fit. Oh, yeah.
Was it
3
exams
months
you were
ago,
doing?
I started with a new job at one of the biggest banks in Austria.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. Lots of great food, lots of meetings, lots to do, but it feels amazing. I feel important, you know, and that's just a great feeling
Good.
when
Hope
you
it's
feel
going very well.
appreciated. Yeah, indeed, and exams as well. Yeah, they are going pretty okay, I would say. I could study more, but at least I'm getting through it all.
Good. Ooh, nice.
And coding is fun.
Yeah,
Is
let's
it?
go.
Yeah, it is. I love it. But I've only tried it in Java so far, so.
Oh.
Ah, that's fine.
I
That's-
know
it's
there
okay,
are
it's okay, it's fine, it's
better.
fine. This is okay. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna try C# one day.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty much Java just made by Microsoft.
Yeah, I was about
Fair,
to say not
fair.
that much of a difference. I mean, my route was and the C and then C, like in fucking university, they were like, your entire first year is going to be C. Not anything, just C, because we're teaching you at least. We're not going to give you assembly because we're not that much of a, you know, we're not that
But we're
type of
close.
assholes,
Right, gotcha.
but like
Yeah.
we're close enough to the hardware level that we're gonna fuck with you, and then you get to do C++ and Java. Have fun.
You know, since I started coding, I've unlocked 2 states of mind. One that goes, I'm the greatest of
Yes,
them all.
and you switch
And the
between
other
the two
one
every day.
just makes me want to kill myself.
I'm
God,
so fucking.
complex
In
and
other words,
imposter syndrome. Both
yes.
of them at the same time.
This code should work when it doesn't, or you know, why the fuck doesn't this code work?
Yeah.
You cycle between those two.
And the worst one, this code shouldn't work. Why the hell is it?
Yes.
Oh my god, yes.
I had
Yep.
that today, spent 5 hours on it.
Oh, I've seen a great picture on that. Hang on, let me.
This is the moment when they get the first semester software development students, and suddenly the r/programmer humor pictures are coming out. I swear to God, every single time. Like,
Well, I also do programming at a big bank, so I'm in the same booth.
as long as they're not using COBOL,
Not using COBOL,
yeah, that's all good.
So I found this one. This one says.
using Python. Woo!
I know both Fortran and Haskell. I had to learn Haskell my first year as well. It was C and Haskell. And Haskell is so cool, but it's so fucked up at the same time because it's so different, right? Functional programming languages.
This reminds me of what you
Fun.
said earlier.
Wait.
Let's see, what's that?
Yeah.
Pretty much it, right?
Yeah, don't touch it.
But my profs don't agree on that. They really want me to
Comment the code all the time because then, like, 2
not
weeks
just
you don't.
comment it. They want me to
This prevents that
build
though.
it the way they want it.
Yeah, of course.
Even if
They-
it works, they say nope.
They
you have
try
to, do it our way.
teach you. They try to teach you the proper way of doing it. But the most important. Okay, here's the thing. They try to teach you the quote-unquote proper way. Fuck that. The most important thing they do teach you though is comment that fucking code. Like, because trust me, in like 3 months from now, when you look back on it, you have no fucking idea what you were thinking in that very moment. And I've seen it in a production environment where there was like a block of code where it's just a comment just basically said, do not touch. We have no idea what this does, but every time we remove it, everything breaks, right? So like, don't do that. Whatever you do, it doesn't matter how you solve the problem. Don't do that. So just document whatever the fuck you're doing. Really important, actually. It's like the most important skill is to document properly whatever the fuck you're writing.
I'm gonna be a bit of a contrarian for once and say that documentation.
No.
Oh.
Yes, believe it or not.
Oh my god, Duckslayer, contrarian? Say it ain't so.
So documentation can be a bit overrated because people don't tend to maintain it. So a comment will say this function does this, and it doesn't. It does something completely different.
Well,
And
yeah,
then-
but that's just a case of bad documentation.
Yeah,
Just
but that
don't-
happens a lot. But if you write code that's self-documenting, I guess I know that's a bit of a meme word, but if you write,
yeah, I mean, you write the best way possible, right? That's like but we all know that doesn't happen 24/7.
yeah, but neither does maintaining documentation. So
I honestly have a better time with maintaining because maintaining the documentation is the easy part. Writing beautiful looking code can be a bit more challenging than just going, yeah, just add a comment to the comment, be like, yeah, change this here, there, does this thing now. Like that's so much easier than trying to like figure out the most beautiful way of writing the code that is
Yeah, but
supposed to be
you-
self-evident.
yeah, but you have to refactor a bit to get that working properly.
Well, yeah, of course, but like out of the two actions, clearly one of the two things is easy, and that's
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
proper documentation.
Probably, but I'm the amount of hours I've wasted just trying to understand what a piece of code does, and then it turns out the documentation is just wrong. It's just outdated.
Yeah. That's just again bad documentation in the first
Yeah.
place. That's
So-
that's.
But
It wastes so much time.
Yeah.
It wastes so much time. You just sit there for like 2 hours and you're like, what the fuck does this do?
Yeah.
Huh?
So by all means, if you have like a piece of code that's difficult to understand and not self-evident, then but of course document it.
Yeah, of course you're not like, okay, like the most basic of shit, you're probably not documenting anymore in an actual production environment. But like, if you're writing a function, just tell us what the function does, and ideally tell us why. No, here's more important. Tell us why the function does that. Right? Don't just say this function does X. Also, this function does X because Y.
Yeah.
Right?
And an important like what I mean is, if you spend some time naming the function properly, then you won't need to spend that much time documenting it.
Yeah, because it can be then fairly self-evident.
Yeah.
But like, I also hate overly long function names. I know autofill is
Yeah.
nice, but like at one point it gets ridiculous. Okay, like,
Yep.
contain it a bit.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
But still, software is fun, mostly.
It can be. It can also. It is fun. Yeah. Because it makes you. It's inherently just logic, right? It is just logic.
Or the lack of it.
And when you grasp it, it's like back in school when you finally understood a math problem, right? You're like, oh, that moment when it just clicks in your head. When you do programming, you ideally should have that quite often. Ideally. Might not happen all the time, but what I liked about it is it's like, oh, that's how it works. Okay, neat. Let's go.
Damn it, where's the bloody well?
Are you still thirsting to death,
I'm
Womble?
my whole playthrough
is,
experience is
yeah.
just me starving to death on stream.
Pretty much.
Nice.
And I found 2 grenades, like millions of GPS mark. Ooh. Holy shit. I just found NVGs.
Ooh.
I've just lost the NVGs.
Ooh.
Oh, kukri as well. Holy shit. Oh, they're here. Battery-powered night vision goggles.
Wait, what is going on? Because I kind of stopped listening 5 minutes ago.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm so sorry, I was on my phone.
I found night vision goggles, which don't work.
Do they have batteries?
No, I'm gonna have to steal something from a torch or some shit.
Because
Yeah, you sound really bad, Neb. I hope you feel better soon.
Thank you. I
Sucks.
hope so too.
Yeah.
batteries question mark? Yeah.
There we go.
No,
Ooh.
I'm 25 years old now, which is still not young, I know. But my mom calls me every day just to ask me if I've had enough tea. Just
Yeah,
to make sure.
they do that.
Yeah. But I love it.
Hey,
It's amazing.
97 best year. 97 best year.
You too?
Yeah.
High five.
Let's go.
Woo!
Fetuses.
Eti.
Yeah.
Just because you're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Grandpa over here, almost a decade older than us.
But it's okay. We still accept you.
Charming. Fucking charming. Oh god.
You know me.
We accept boomers here.
There's meant to be a bloody well here according to the map. Currently, nothing.
There's supposed to be a what?
Like a water well.
Oh, okay.
I'm dying of dehydration. Hang on.
By the way, since you play DayZ, have you tried Escape from Tarkov?
I have.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it wasn't too
gosh.
bad.
Let's play it sometime. I've tried it once.
I've tried it a couple of times. Maybe. It's just I'm not so super into Battle Royale though.
But
It's-
I have to warn you, the first game I played, I killed my mate.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
It doesn't, right?
You shoot me repeatedly every time we play CS:GO. It doesn't surprise me
I
momentarily.
mean, that's on purpose, though.
What? You killed them on purpose?
No, I kill you on purpose.
Okay,
Yeah, that's different.
of course. Possibly. Well, I must admit, maybe. I played it briefly, but it didn't hugely grab me, if I'm being honest with you.
Fair enough.
But yeah. Do you play it lots then?
No, I've only tried it that once, and I kind of got traumatized because I killed my mate, and he was super angry with me.
I really got angry with you.
Not like in a serious sense, but a bit at first. But then he was like, "Yeah, it's fine, it's fine."
Nah, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't handle losing like loot or gear, so Tarkov might not be the game for me. I get angry.
You get angry?
I'm frustrated. I lose like a cool gun and I get frustrated. Like,
Yeah.
oh no, I lost the gun.
Just don't lose it then. Lol.
Get
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Get good. Where is this water?
That's good advice. That actually.
You can buy my book. I am going to become a life coach.
Get good, yeah.
Don't quit your day job.
Those poor people, yeah.
Chat, am I just fucking thick? I can't find this well.
Thick in just the right places, Soviet, it's okay.
I need to go for a run, honestly. Yeah, getting a bit pudgy.
You know, I'm watching your stream, and that place really doesn't look like it's. It has a well. So
But-
when they,
The map says well.
it looks really dry out there.
I'm here. So
Yeah.
it's further in, but I literally ran past this and it's not there. The map lies. I think the map lies. Well, I'm dying, so I've got to fucking do something. There's water down there. I'll run down the road. Ah, dear.
Just man up and try surviving without water.
No, I need water. I have to survive with water.
Yeah, imagine starving, you fucking pussy. Just
Yeah.
don't drink water. Yeah.
Imagine being reliant on something.
Yeah, it's like What are you, fucking beta needing to drink water? Like, get the fuck out of here, like, huh?
That doesn't sound like the Sigma male grind we know.
The Sigma male grind set.
Oh my god, I've started listening to hardstyle whenever I go to the gym. At first it was a joke, but I'm actually enjoying it now.
At first it was a joke.
It always starts out of a fucking joke.
It's no. I'm
Describe
also
it. What is it?
starting-
What does it mean?
Do you know? Don't you know hardstyle?
Hard style.
Yeah, it's
No.
a music genre.
What is it? What is it? Describe it.
Just don't listen to it.
Angry
Just-
people yelling.
No.
No,
It's
lots of bass.
it's electronic music that has a lot of
Loud banging.
oomph.
You wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't get it.
I wouldn't get it.
Yeah,
It's okay, old man. You wouldn't like it anyway.
Charming. Draken
just
says
did-
it's. After.
I just listened to Taylor Swift. It's perfect for doing deadlifts, I tell you.
Get one soon.
Apparently not good enough for bench press though, as we
No, apparently not. Yeah, I gotta find something else.
Okay, so I found 2 grenades. I'm still starving to death, but I found 2 grenades.
It's midnight. I need to go sleep.
Gute
Right.
Nacht.
Yeah, well, I feel better
Bye-bye.
soon, Nep.
Calm down. I said I need to sleep.
Oh, I
I
see.
didn't say
I
I'm
thought you were
going
heading
to
off.
sleep.
Oh, right, okay. Understand. I mean, it's easy
Fair
mistake
dues.
to make.
Just because I have to doesn't mean I'm going to be responsible.
Fair.
Fair.
Fair. Ugh.
Just listen to the Super Saiyan 3 power-up song. Hey, good anime soundtracks work very well in the gym, okay? Some of those are sick.
I'm really not into anime.
Oh.
I've watched one and that was enough
Well,
for me.
I mean, not everyone can be perfect. It's okay now.
I mean, that means you call me almost perfect. I'm fine with that.
It's close enough.
I did try. Rather, my girlfriend at the time was into anime, and therefore, if she's watching anime, you're watching anime. You know,
What have you
Oh.
watched?
a few different things.
Have you seen Attack on Titan? Because that's the
no.
only one I've watched.
I have a feeling she exposed me to things that were much older than that sort of stuff.
What did you watch again?
So the first thing I watched was here's the thing. I don't entirely know all of their names.
Right, describe.
Firstly, I know that it was Elfen Lied. That was the first one.
Elfen Lied. Okay, Elfen Lied. Yeah.
Then there was Haibane Renmei.
Light.
Then there was another one by the same artist, something Lane, Serial something Lane. Then there was the Most of the Ghosts in the Shell. I'm pretty sure there was both a film and a few series, I seem to remember.
Yes.
Then there was a whole bunch from a really acclaimed director who I don't remember, Spirited Away, along with another
Aw.
film with some
Right.
sort of flying castle.
Oh, I know that one.
Right.
And what else was
House
there?
Moving.
House Moving's Castle, yeah.
Yeah, I've
So-
seen that one.
Ghibli
Then-
stuff, good.
There was another
Ghibli stuff is
one,
good, yeah.
like with a lady that flies around on a guitar, and then
Oh.
she beats the crap out of each other with a guitar. That one was kind of weird. I wasn't fully paying attention to that.
Oh god.
Those are the ones I remember.
Doesn't sound too bad. Even I know some of those.
I love how that description is always enough. We've identified every single one of those based on your description so far in chat.
Wait, Fooly Cooley. Sorry, what's that? What's that sentence? Why is that in my brain?
FLCL, that's the anime with the guitar thing. That's the one.
Is this it? Hang on. It is! That's the one! That's the fucking one! What the fuck? That's
Yes.
the exact one!
Yeah, like I said, we've identified all of them.
Is
based on
there
your
a scene where
description.
they're... Sorry, is there a scene where they're molesting each other or something? And
What?
Molesting each other.
I can't remember. Like, they're doing some lewd
sorry?
act at the
Soviet,
table.
Soviet, this is anime. Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
That was a weird show.
What?
Yeah.
I guess you are into anime?
Oh yes.
That means you've probably seen that one show. What was it called again?
That one.
Kiss Exes?
Kisses. Yeah, I've seen Kisses. Yeah. I've
seen scenes from it.
You've seen scenes
God,
from it.
It's so bad. It's so
It's
fucking
so
bad.
funny. I've a great story for Kisses or Kisses.
Isn't this the one where they are basically
The
sisters
most
trying to?
no, the most important part is you have to
pursue-
realize is they are not blood related.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's important. Okay, we're going now.
Oh God,
That's where this is
Japan!
going.
What the fuck?
They are
They
trying
mu-
to seduce their.
They might be
stepbrother,
siblings,
right?
but they're not blood related.
Japan! What the fuck?
Anyway, the best story I have for Kiss Exis is I had an old friend group of mine before I joined this TeamSpeak years ago. It was a German friend group, and one of my friends in there, he didn't like the idea of anime. He never had really seen any of it, but he was kind of turned off by the idea already. It's like, anime, Japanese, whatever, the fuck, the cartoon stuff, who cares, right? And over months, I slowly convinced him to give anime a try, right? I was like, yeah, it's not so bad. Let me show you one show, right? Like one weekend, we'll just, have a movie night kind of deal. It's not going to be that bad. And after weeks and weeks of convincing, I got him to that point. And then I was suddenly, confronted with the wide array of options. I was like, oh, what the fuck do I show him, right? I've finally reached the goal of being able to show him something. What do I show him from the wide world of anime?
Mm-hmm.
Showed him Kiss Exis.
Oh God.
The one with the incest.
Yeah.
It,
Basically.
that one, the one.
it fucking worked.
He's into incest?
It fucking worked.
Basically, yes.
After we watched the entire show, he watched the OVAs, and then I sent him the manga, and he fucking finished that. That was the fastest anime to manga reader transition I've ever seen in any person. He went from like, anime, I don't know if I really care about it, to actually just finishing the fucking manga. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Your friend is weird.
Yes.
Why would you do that to a friend of yours? I mean,
Yeah.
that seems.
Another good
Poor
one
guy.
in the same, if you want an anime that's way too fucking horny for its own good, but really good, Shokugeki no Soma, or in English, Food Wars.
What now?
Food Wars. Food Wars is fucking great. The later, whatever, but the first season
Wait,
of the first season of Food Wars is a fucking masterpiece. And
But
yes, the people
it
have
says food.
Food
It's supposed to be
Wars.
about food.
It's about cooking. It's like a cooking anime.
Okay,
Right?
and
It's horny
what is
because
sexual about it?
well, whenever they actually eat the good food, kind of the clothes just kind of disappear, and they have a bit of a literal foodgasm.
That could be me.
That one is a bit too horny for its own good, but it's so good. Yeah, Food Wars is where the foodgasm comes from.
Jesus.
The food is also amazing, right? You look at it and you're like, fuck, I'm hungry. And you could try to imitate some of those recipes. It looks really good.
I don't know. I don't think.
The other one is a bit like, that's not a first, I wouldn't recommend that because that's like very, like you have to be at least a level 3 weep to get to that point, right? Like,
Yeah, I was
Because
just
it-
about to say I can't
because
just look
you
at
can't
animated food.
because at one point you just kind of get desensitized. You're like, oh, it's a brother, sister, not blood related, fucking whatever. I've seen that 1,000 times, right? You got to get to that point before you can start watching shit like this, right? You got to get desensitized. Standard anime stuff.
By what? How do you get desensitized by that?
Exposure therapy.
Okay.
But like genuinely though, you kind of get used to concepts in anime which are weird for people like that are seeing it for the first time because you just see it so many times that eventually it just becomes like expected or normal almost.
The tropes of anime.
Yeah, exactly. Like exactly, you just get used to it because
And-
it's like a different. It's a different medium, right? Like,
And they are there. Like, you're like, the Japanese sensibility creeps into it quite heavily.
You killed the chicken.
I did. I'm hungry. I'm starving to death. This whole stream, I've just been starving to death.
at least in the West, we have a very easy. We have an easy pipeline now. We've got the entry drugs, right? We've got like Pokemon, like Dragon Ball, like that
One
gets you
Punch
into
Man.
that gets you in, gets you into it as a kid, and then eventually you end up watching, you know,
Physics
more
is-
questionable content. Yup. Like, yep, you start them slow and young, and then, you know, off they go, and they end up spending way too much money on plastic anime figurines.
Or Gundam.
That is what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Taking this sentence out of context, it does sound weird.
Yes. Monogatari best series. Yeah, Monogatari is one of, we don't talk about the toothbrush scene.
They what now?
What did I just say?
Did he fucking stutter? Hang on.
So you have a water bottle and you can fill it up with water, I guess?
Yes. Sorry, me?
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. But I'm starving because food I need.
Food I need.
I
okay.
need. And also dehydrated because I've got this fucking flu that won't go away, even though I've taken like 3 courses of antibiotics. And something just exploded next to me.
I'm just gonna watch your stream now and backseat
Of course.
everything you do.
Of course. Oh, I left it behind.
I still consider Clannad as one of the best ones out there, but you have to get through the first season. That's a very tough sell. Like, oh, you have to watch the first season, which is kind of lame, but the second one will really punch you in the gut emotionally. Great. Good sell.
I'm still reading through Berserk.
Oh, you're actually reading the manga? Yes,
Yeah.
let's fucking
But I-
go. One of the
I got-
best. Oh, so good.
Yeah. So I got to something called Eclipse, and I think I need a break.
Oh, you actually got to the eclipse?
Yeah, I need a
Yeah,
break.
you got
man.
it.
It's,
Yeah, you need.
yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that one's. Yeah. Yeah, when you don't know what's happening and you experience that for the first time, you are.
Yeah, it's a bit of a yes.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah. Yeah. You can't. This is like a you have to know what the fuck we're talking about to understand, because like you can't explain this. Like
No.
it's a major turning point in the story. Like not a lot of stories have such a major turning point. It's quite drastic and it's quite fucked up.
They take their sweet time getting there too.
Yup. How many chapters is it in? Actually, I
I'm
forgot.
not sure actually. It's it depends on how you count, I guess. Count chapters, but it's a lot. Like the entire Golden Age arc and a bit more.
Yeah, I mean Golden Age is like the main first thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Soviet, when was the last time you've checked in on Twitter?
Quite a while. I don't really use Twitter, sorry. Why?
Oh, it's fine. Some days back, I believe, SWAT like shared a screenshot, which is a Twitch recap. It tells you how many hours you've watched, how many days you've watched, channel points, chat messages, favorite streamers, like the 4 favorite streamers you've watched actually the last year. And
Well,
you're
thank
one
you
of
for watching,
them-
Nep.
Wait, you're not one of them.
I'm not one of them.
Yeah,
I'm not one of them.
yeah.
Oh.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Soviet, you're on my list. It's okay.
I was just about to say you're on his list.
You're on my list. Though to be fair, my list. If I show you
Wait,
my
how long is
list,
the list?
therefore, it shows on the summary. It shows your 4 most watched streamers, and you are number 3 on my list.
shit.
The other let's say it like this: if you look at my list, you are the odd one out. Let me just post mine here real quick. There you go, chat.
But how can you miss this amazing content, Nep, of me standing alone in a house with nothing happening but me starving to death?
I mean, when you compare the hours watched of SWAT and me, it does say a lot about it. He has like 3,000 hours watched,
Yeah.
and I have 300.
I have watched Twitch 334 out of 365 days of the year. Right.
Wait, where
so-
is this? I haven't seen this.
Wait.
Do I have one?
Yeah, you have
Hang on.
one as a viewer and one as a content creator,
Yeah.
right? From a streamer
Who do I
perspective.
watch? Hang on. Oh,
What do you
God.
mean with the odd one out? Yeah, if you look at my top 4 favorite streamers, Soviet is the odd one
What
out.
was it called?
It's on the
recap?
recap. Hold up a second. I'll find the link for you.
I got a thing saying that congratulations, you've modded for 150 hours or something, and I haven't done any modding.
Here you go. Here's the link, Soviet,
Link.
It's
in
a
your
straight
chat.
up lie.
Oh.
Oh. I want to see yours.
Recap. What's this? What is this? Is this for the Twitch website or? Oh, hang on. The
Click
top.
on the view.
Sorry, got
stuff.
it.
Yeah. And there's one for you as a viewer and one for you as a streamer.
So my favorite streamers. I see.
Who
Apparently,
are your favorite streamers?
apparently it's you, Swat. Weirdly,
Hey, let's go!
it's you, Harry, Sheep, and Dinklebean.
Let's fucking go!
Ah.
I'm literally.
Womble, Harry,
I'm,
Dinkle,
wait,
and
I'm
Alistair.
I'm your number 1 watched streamer. Let's fucking go!
Apparently. Okay. So what's it? Sorry, hang on.
I think that was quite
Oh.
an ego boost.
Top emotes is just smiley face or frowny face.
Oh, boomer.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah. What's this? Okay. 1 million chat messages. Most people use the lol
1
emotes.
million?
Oh, god damn it. Why is the Womble Hecky emote so high? It's third on the most fucking fuckers. Apparently armor was the top category. Okay.
Mine is
Aw,
TF2.
she's licking herself.
Yeah. She's getting old, Nep. She's
That's weird.
getting
People
old.
never
say
have that
that.
reaction when I do that in public.
She doesn't do it in public.
Ah, right. That's the difference. I see.
She's just being filmed while doing it. Aww.
Tell you what I can do. Let me. I posted these up in the pre-stream chat the other day. Let me show you these. I was digging through some old clips of Lulu when she was a tiny, tiny puppy. Let me just link a few of them if you wanted
Yeah.
to see them.
Please do so.
Hang on. So where are they? Are they still here? Here they are. Where are they? Cool, hang on. Here's the first one. Have a look at that one. Look at how tiny she is.
Where did you post it?
Posted it in the
chat.
Twitch chat.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Actually, is that a good idea? We might actually. I don't think Dropbox is the best place to. Ah, fuck it.
Too late. No.
But look, she's a tiny, tiny puppy.
Oh my god, that's adorable.
I know. Look at her. That's when she was so small. I can barely remember. She was so tiny.
Oh my god.
Hang on. This is the next
The
one.
ears.
I know. It took ages to grow into those ears. And look, this is when she was a little bit bigger. This one here. When she started getting all feisty and trying to sort of like, whenever she wants something, she would like bark and make weird noises. Mhm. Hang on, what else is here? This is
This
when
is way too cute.
yeah. This is just after she made a horrible smell.
The video just says fart.
Yeah. She's the most revolting stink.
Oh my god.
This is when she was excited. Hang on, I'm pressing the wrong button. Excuse. Copy the link. There we go.
It is so playful. I love it.
This is where she was teeny tiny and was full of energy.
Where is she putting her head?
I don't know. And this one's my favourite. So back when she was so small, so I was trying to crate train her, right? Hang on. And so, trouble is, as in sleeping in her cage. The trouble is, she wouldn't sleep. She would not go to sleep unless she was physically touching me. So I had to put my fingers through the bars, right, in order to have her be in the cage. But eventually, at about 3 in the morning, she would just whine and make noise, and I caved. I would just open up the cage and would just let her sleep in the sleeping bag with me that I had, on the floor. And so this is her in the morning, each morning, after in the sleeping bag, basically. I know. So that's what I would wake up to each morning. So yeah, she's getting all old on me. I know.
Don't say that. She can hear you.
I know. I'm sure. Hey, Dad. I still love you.
I love how it looks like she's trying to like grab the sleeping bag and tuck herself in.
Yeah.
That sleeping bag.
It's way too cute.
So yeah, I'm very fond of my dog. She's a good girl, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Right, I need to find some bloody water.
It's been like this entire stream, hasn't it?
It has. It's probably the most boring stream. I've had no action apart from me stepping in a bear trap.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just your day-to-day life, Soviet, let's be honest.
Yeah. Is a well even shown on the map?
I mean, we've talked about incest, so it wasn't that boring.
Hold up a second.
So there's Starry. So I'm here. So the well should be back there. Right? Okay.
Okay. It's time for me to leave.
Yeah, heading off?
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Well, cheers for hanging out. Oh, there it is. I found the well.
Yeah, thank you as
I
well.
hope
for
you
having me.
feel better soon.
Thank you.
Cool.
But we've been too nice to each other.
We have.
We need to. Yeah.
Yep.
Just
Fuck off. Get out of here.
bitch.
Shut off, you
Bye now.
painted tart. See you now.
Bye.
We do that on Steam as well. It's like this interaction has been too cordial. Like yes.
Fuck
Yes,
off,
quite.
She posted a link on it was like a meme thing that someone made years ago. It's like me when I talk to Cake, and it's like, oh, it's okay, it's all right,
sweet.
Cake.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's so sweet. And it's like me when I talk to Deb. You fucking donkey. Oh dear.
Good stuff.
True, though. Actually true.
So yeah, what are you guys up to right now?
I'm still playing Black Mesa.
Yeah. How far are you through?
I'm doing the Blue Shift chapters.
Oh, Blue Shift.
I'm feeling really stupid though, because puzzles back in the day they didn't like make it obvious.
No?
So
Yeah, some of those can be kind of hard, yeah.
yeah.
It's unlike the new God of War where
Yeah, I heard about that.
you look at a puzzle for 20 seconds and the characters are just like, have you looked at this thing over
Oh,
here? It's
no,
like,
really?
I'm like, oh yeah. It's like,
It's so quick that you don't even have time to actually complete the puzzle, even if you see it right away before they start giving you hints.
Oh, really?
Yeah, apparently.
Fuck, sorry, a slight tangent. You remember Supreme Commander?
Uh-huh.
Do you ever play the single player campaigns for Supreme Commander?
Can't say I did know.
Basically, the little talking heads of like Princess, whatever her name is, or whatever, they'd basically start telling you to do the objective, right? So like,
Yep.
go over here and blow up this thing. Like, not 5 minutes later, Commander, you need to blow up this thing. A few minutes later, Commander, you still haven't blown up this thing. It's like you're still building your first factory or whatever,
Yeah.
and they're spamming you like reminders for your objective, and it's the most
Yeah.
It's like, would you shut the fuck up? Like,
Let me do this.
Yeah. Are the God of War games any good?
I've only played
I did play the first new iteration because it's not quite a reboot of a series. It is chronologically a continuation of the story, but it is kind of a reboot. And I played the first new one, and that was actually pretty good. That was a pretty solid single player experience.
I really like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. I haven't played the new one yet because it's currently a PS5 exclusive. I'm waiting for the PC version now. Which is going to take a while, but yeah, I'd say because they did bring out the first one on Steam, because Sony's finally stopping with the PlayStation. Yeah, if you can get that thing on sale, like probably for the Christmas sale, it's probably going to be like what 30-40% off or so. I'd say grab it for that price. You're getting a pretty good experience.
I like how they've taken like a character who's like defined by being hyper masculine and like overly violent. And trying to tell like a more human story with him, where he's trying to relate to his kid.
He's a father.
Yeah,
right?
he's a father. He's trying to teach his kid not to do the same mistakes he did, and he's struggling because his all of his experience is just pure violence.
Killing,
Yeah. He's a monster, really. He doesn't want his kid to be the same.
I've
There's
seen
actually
fragments.
quite a deep story. Yeah.
Someone was streaming it when I was working. I can't remember who. It might have been Joink. It was on a little bit in the background. There was a kid who's got like a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
I saw a bit where there was like it didn't even need the dialogue because I saw it. I was like, oh, I get it. Like he found a vase, and on the front of the vase was like an image of him when he was younger.
Yeah.
And I think he broke the vase in frustration to stop, or either that or to stop his son from seeing it.
I don't. No, I think are they drinking from it? And that's
No,
this is a treasure chamber.
He sort of
the other
he looks
one.
at it, and it was his image of him being this violent monster. Like
Yeah.
I think it was someone depicting him.
Depicting him as the ghost of Sparta.
That scene. Never mind. Yeah.
Because it's like in a treasure chamber, and they have stuff from all over the world, and they have got stuff from his part of the world too. So yeah, he doesn't want his kid to see it because the kid doesn't know.
He's ashamed
about
of it. He's ashamed of his legacy, I suppose.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly deep game considering like what it started out as all those years back.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't he voiced by Christopher Judge from Stargate? Or is that nonsense?
I have no idea.
He's Teal'c from Stargate.
Yes. Yeah.
He has a very distinctive, deep voice. And the behind-the-scenes footage for Stargate is hilarious because he's a total prankster. Not the newest one. Oh no, for real? They changed his voice? Or am I wrong?
No, I think it's still the same guy, right?
What's Lulu doing? You alright, honey? She probably fancies a cuddle.
You know what I love about the shotgun in Half-Life?
What's that?
So it's that the game designers didn't understand what the tube at the bottom was and thought that you could just double shoot with it if you right click.
Oh really?
They thought it was like a separate
the
barrel.
tube magazine is another.
Yeah.
What's it for? What's it do on the gun?
It's a magazine. It's for containing bullets or shots.
It's a pump action
really?
shotgun, right? Or which one is it?
So-
yeah, just this is the spas. Yeah.
Oh, Oh, okay. Right,
So they thought clearly it's a double shoot.
Yeah.
gun.
So if you right click, you shoot 2 shells at the same time because there's 2 tubes here.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it,
that's a
what-
tube magazine. Yeah. Because shotgun shells do quite badly in a detachable box magazine. Generally speaking.
Yeah. We haven't seen many of those like what's it called, jackhammer and street sweeper type shotguns. mostly just tube-fed ones.
I just found a new phone background. Holy shit.
Is it anime?
Oh, yeah. Oh, 100%. Because I was just looking at new art from I was looking at fan art from the newest Gundam show. And someone made this art of the new Gundam. And it looks fucking sick. I don't know if this link will work. Probably. Let's see. Don't disappoint me, Twitch.
Thank you, Professor Happy Pants. Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you. And before
It's
that,
fucking
Chefu, and before
sick.
that, Scopy. Thank you, all of you.
Ooh.
There, but the minimize what? Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just
Yeah.
fiddled with my settings there. Okay.
What about the AA-12? There are nowadays some shotguns with detachable box magazines, but it did take a few years because it is a bit trickier.
Is it because the shelves with the plastic deform a bit, or is it because
Yeah, it
something else?
was
Thank you,
a wide
Zulcaster.
variety of things. Like, how do you make... Because you can't just take an existing action for standard centerfire rifle cartridges and just scale it up to fit a 12 gauge, you know,
Of course, yeah.
shotgun shell. You have
That
to...
makes sense, yeah.
Absolutely.
Like
yeah.
it
I'm an
takes
engineer.
it takes
Completely.
a lot more engineering than that, and it took people a while to figure out how the fuck you make that reliable. It's okay nowadays, but there's a reason why you don't see a lot of detachable box magazine shotguns.
I know
It
the
ca-
reason, but tell the audience anyway.
I want to see if you know.
From
Yeah.
a reliability, so from a reliability perspective, right? The problem is when you make a gun like this, are you gonna put a notice
Hi
in
there,
the box
Train.
that says works with this list of ammunition, might work with this list of ammunition, will totally not work with that, right? So because you don't do that. So if you make a shotgun and it has a detachable box magazine chambered in 12 gauge, you kind of want it to run pretty much any 12 gauge ammunition, kind of. But the problem is there is just it's not as, let's say the tolerances aren't quite as tight in that case as centerfire rifle cartridges. The problem is also that shotgun shells just have different lengths as well, because shotguns have different, not just the diameter but also chamber depth. That is important, right? Because people will say, well, it's a 12 gauge shotgun, but is that a 1270, a 1274, right, in millimeters, right? You have a chamber depth of like 70 millimeters or 74, or even the larger magnums are over 80. Like, okay, so which one are you making this for? And then does it work with like all ammunition? It will not work with all ammunition anyway, because like lighter loads don't have enough. Lighter loads will never have enough energy to actually cycle the action. So you have this like tiny window of like, this is all the available ammunition, and you've got this tiny window of it will probably work reliable with this, maybe. Kind of, probably.
Of course.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I mean, you wanted the answer. Here you go. You can't. No. Hold up a second. You
I'm
can't
in
just-
complete agreement.
God fucking damn it.
I just have to take your word for it because I have no idea about guns.
But yeah.
I'm British.
Yeah.
You gotta have a license to have a spoon here. And
Don't
even then,
make SWAT.
you gotta make sure it's
SWAT cock his gun in frustration.
you gotta make sure it's not an assault spoon.
Yeah,
It has to be a normal type of spoon.
Or I
Or-
may have got a
or
license
or
for
a
that
tactical spoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tactical spoon.
Damn. I still don't have a holster for my handgun, which is a genuine problem because I want to go out with it next Tuesday, ideally.
I briefly had a look at some YouTube videos that were interesting to do with people in America who pretend to be police officers, and they deck out their cars with like police lights and shit, and then they go around and doing anyway. So long story short, this one dude was caught pretending to be like a deputy sheriff or some shit, right? And then
Okay.
they went to the back, and they're like, you can't have the word police on your vest or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Who are you registered with or whatever? Who have you sworn in with? Anyway, so they went to the back of this dude's car, and he just, like, had a full-on like M16 assault rifle just sitting in the boot of his car.
Yeah.
Like, you know, that, yeah, why not? You know,
I mean, I doubt it was a genuine M16 because
was.
if you have a if you have a preferable pre-86 transferable actual M16 submachine gun, that thing is worth like $100,000.
Okay, you know what I mean? Like an assault rifle that looks like an M16.
It's so a piss normal AR-15.
Whatever, an assault rifle in the boot of his car, and it was like, what the fuck, like, you know. It's like, what? Holy shit! Like 0 to 60 all of a sudden when it comes to, oh yes, I'm going to direct traffic. Oh yes, there's an assault rifle in the back of my.
I mean, that's
vehicle.
I mean, if that's what the American police does. They've got the bigger guns in the trunk, right? Either shotguns or rifles. That's the standard equipment side, right?
Do they?
Yep.
They have an assault rifle in the truck. What? Every police car?
I don't know if every, but it's pretty standard. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. And then, yeah. I mean, even in Germany, they have, like, in Germany, the weapon of choice for police are MP5s still. If you need something for, like, the everyday policeman. If you get the special guys in, you know, the German SWAT equivalent, they usually have also AR-15 type guns. But, like, yeah, no, that's pretty normal.
But
They've
we
got
have
the bigger guns in the back.
We have specific vehicles. Obviously, it's the UK, so apples to oranges. But
yeah.
So we have armed response vehicles with little yellow stickers, and apparently they have 3 different tiers of firearm aboard. The handguns in the main front. They have a type of what's it, Hecker and whatever it is, HK submachine gun, and
The
then
MP5
they have
probably, yeah.
And then in a locked safe in the back, they have assault rifles, which can be unlocked only on, like, they need the authorization code. And that's in the event of a major terrorist incident. They can equip the assault rifles.
Ah, yes, when you are in a major terrorist incident and you need the fucking nuclear launch codes to open your fucking trunk. Yeah, that's helpful.
Yeah, like there are dudes with body armor that we need to drop now. You know, like in a station or some shit.
Yeah, if it's already that restricted, why do you not trust those? Why do you not trust those officers to have access to those anyway?
I'm not a commissioner of police.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But my point was
Brits,
more, we deploy them. We deploy the units. So it was more my system shock sort of going, this pretend police officer just has an assault rifle in his boot. Just open the boot, there it is. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, maybe it's more normal than
I mean, I did that. I had an AR-15 in the back of my car a few days ago. Like, I did the same thing, right?
Did you?
Yeah, I mean, driving from, you know, well, like in the reserve, like, yeah, you just chuck it in the back and then, yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
I
Least in the reserve,
with
if you transport, because before people in the checker, if you have to transport the gun out of like a hunting district or whatnot, I have to like at least put it in an enclosed thing, which usually means literally a box, and I use a normal like travel lock you use on like your luggage. Right, it's good enough. Just put it on there and then chuck it in the back.
I guess then we can chalk this one up to cultural shock on my part then. Because I don't know what I could use as an example to say how weird that sounds to my ears specifically.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it's just, you know, it's a difference in exposure to it, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
Thank you,
perfectly
comrade.
normal.
Thank you very
It
much.
wouldn't fly in Norway either. That's
buddy, I don't have my own one yet, but a buddy of mine, I took my buddy's AR-15.
What was the late?
And,
I had to travel commercial air travel with a G3 once in my luggage. That was tense. I was in the army, but still.
yeah, you can travel
Wait.
with firearms in the EU.
Wait, on a commercial plane?
Yeah, you can. You have to call them. So here's the thing: you can totally within the EU fairly easily. You can transport guns over borders. You need a European firearms license, and you need a justifiable reason for transporting the guns. So if someone in Sweden tells me, "Hey, want to go on a moose hunt? Here's an official invitation," I would call I would call the airline and literally Sweden, all right, the authorities, a few weeks prior, and be like, "Hey, I'm going to be traveling to this area in Sweden on this day. I'm going to bring my guns." And they're going to be like, "Okay, thank you for notifying us." And then you call the airline, and the airline will probably be like, "Yeah, you're going to have to check this in like a day prior." But yeah, you just bring them their guns, and then they check in the guns, and then they put them on the airplane.
But my bewilderment was more the idea that, like, surely the army would have the guns, like, they don't just let their soldiers wander off the base with them, do they?
No. This was a special case. I had to get
Right,
home
okay.
from an exercise for a funeral thing.
Got
so
it,
I
got
was
it.
Like,
I mean,
Yeah,
it
off you go.
depends on the army. I mean, if you're Swiss,
Just leaving the base with a machine gun, with a saw machine gun or some
oh
shit.
god, yeah.
Don't forget the
that,
grenades.
So that happened to us once. Like our shooting range is so our army base was in Oslo, like quite centrally, and our shooting range was a bit in the outskirts, right? So usually you'd walk up there or jog up there, a full squad, and then do some shooting and then walk back. But one time, one of our guys had to go to a doctor's appointment, and the sergeant just said, "Yeah, just put on your jogging track and just run home. It's fine." And people saw him in civilian clothes with a G3 over his shoulder, running through a neighborhood, and they called the police, of course, because it was just one guy. So when he got back to the barracks and he went into the shower, and when he came out, there was 5 police cars, a command vehicle, and a helicopter out looking for him.
Didn't Viggo, what's his name from Lord of the Rings?
Viggo Mortensen.
The same thing happened to him with his sword, didn't it?
That does ring a bell, yeah.
Yeah, he went to the gym with his sword.
Oh god, the sergeant got so reamed out over that incident.
Oh really?
Shit.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
Oh god.
What the fuck were you thinking?
Yeah. Oh shit.
yeah, clearly not a smart thing to do.
Nope.
Looking at the time, gents, I didn't
Yeah,
realise it was
yeah.
so late. Probably gonna have to bog
Criminal.
off. But no, thank you for your company.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I can only apologise to the stream for an incredibly lackluster gameplay.
Look, you didn't die of thirst. That's limiting gameplay right
And
there.
I'm still fucking sneezing. It's been like 4 hours.
Ah, good stuff.
Fuck's sake. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
God, yeah,
anyway.
it's only 1 a.m. Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you for your company, guys, and I hope to see you
1
again
a.m.
tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
See you
Have a
later.
good one.
Bye.
Bye. Right, so thank you for watching, folks. So that was myself, SWAT Knight and Duckslayer, and earlier we were joined by Nep, doing a bit of, well, I was doing DayZ, they were doing some other stuff. Thank you for watching. Once again, yeah, so sorry for the shite plays. Honestly, I'm surprised. This is a high pop server, so I don't know where the fuck everyone is. It's fucking weird. Anyway, so, hang on. 1 second. So on the YouTube side of things then, please know that I'm working on a huge video essay on a game called The Forest. It's made of 24 pieces and I finished 18 of them. I've put the first, I think, 12 up on the link below. So there's a link below the stream with the first 12 in a work-in-progress render that I made a few weeks ago. I've now rendered the next 8 segments, which are on a 45-minute link, which is currently up for the patrons and the Twitch subs, but I will put it live to you soon. In fact, what I'm going to do tonight, just for the sake of, keeping track of everything, I'm going to try and make one single big render overnight tonight. So I'm going to set my PC rendering and see if I can do 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yeah, so I can just link that to you tomorrow or whatever, and you guys can watch it if you want. So, yeah. Well, thank you again, and thank you for support. Thank you very much, Beltrumus and Comrade and Axkills and Big Ants. Thank you, all of you. Right. Please let me leave you in the company of... So, Tom and Mag are doing some Elden Ring. I think they're doing 2-player co-op, if that's a thing. I'll leave you in their company. So this is Mag. He is our server admin. You've probably seen him in a shit ton of things. He streams irregularly, but I'm sure he would greatly appreciate your viewership. So this is Mag. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely evening.